WBTHU.
Welcome back to HIVEMIND Unlimited. Nice. Oh, yeah.
And welcome to another bracket. Today's bracket is
Abbreviations bracket.
This is actually an idea that comes from one that Quadeca.
Oh,
Benjamin Lasky.
yeah.
So these are going to be text abbreviations. You know how you send LOL and that means laughing out loud?
Oh, yeah.
Or you might say BRB and that means be right back. You might say WTF and that means something we can't say this early in the video. You might also say something like POV, and a lot of people don't even know what that one means.
Yuck.
Today we've taken 64 of the most common abbreviations and we're going to pick one winner based on how usable it is and how much we like it, I guess.
Yeah. Which one's best?
Before we get into it, we have our Patreon link down in the description. It's only $5 a month. If you want extra videos every single week from us, you can get those on Patreon. We also have that for the YouTube members on our main channel, HIVEMIND. We have merch on Copes.shop as well if you want to dress cool for the hot, hot summer.
Oh, yeah. It could be Cope Summer.
All right, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go it.
Gooey goo, guys. I used to love the like help sheet for parents.
Yeah, where then people would make it say a bunch of different things.
It'd be like drugs in my backpack, don't tell my mom. And it'd be abbreviated. It'd be like, if you see this, you know your kid's up to no good.
As always, we'll hear clips in the first round. After that, we just play it out. All right, first one. ASL versus BTW. So ASL is actually three things, which we will get to in a second in case we're still in the first 30 seconds of the video and we can't say those things. Let's start with BTW, which means by the way.
By the way. That's like your by the way station. And it let me know if you need anything.
We're BTWS. We're by the way station and it says it's closed. Can't get off this exit. Gonna have to go the next 40 miles.
BTW is fine. It's not funny.
No, I mean, you just go, on my way, BTW.
Oh.
Or I am going to the game tonight, BTW.
Oh, yeah. Or like, you suck. BTW.
Yeah.
I did not have fun. BTW.
Yeah.
Don't need a second date. BTW.
Never want to see you again, BTW.
Had a great time tonight. Never want to see you again, BTW.
ASL is age, sex, location.
Oh!
That's the early, like MySpace days. People would be like ASL or AOL. They'd say ASL, age, sex, location.
Like 30 doggy under the bridge?
No, yeah. I think back then it meant sex, like, were you born with a penis or born with a vagina?
Who cares?
And yeah, I realized that I pointed your way when I said vagina. You were born with a penis as well?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Right.
I don't take that as an offense.
No, I didn't think so, but I just wanted to make it clear for the audience. And then location, just where you are.
Like at the turnpike.
The other one is as hell. People say like, I'm fried as hell. I use that one. I feel like that's like maybe more common in the Midwest. 'Cause I remember I sent it to somebody and they were like, what does that mean?
And they responded 22.
No, they
missionary.
didn't. No, they just asked what ASL meant because I said like, I'm fried as hell off that purple lean that you sold me. And then the other one is American Sign Language.
Yes. That's my favorite one.
Yeah. I feel like as hell is like, it's fine, but not everyone knows what it means.
Yeah.
BTW is boring though.
Yeah, it wins here, I guess, though. I don't like the origin of ASL, the age, sex, location thing that you just taught me. It makes me feel fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it's for like internet strangers who want to fuck.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
So BTW, black then white. That was Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, BTW. Now, FYP versus POV.
Man, that's all that's on my FYP.
This is TikTok. These are the two most used on TikTok, I'd have to say.
Gotta be, yeah.
Because FYP is just for you page. You'd always put hashtag FYP. People do it on every post.
Yeah, that feels contradictory.
Because hashtags used to be something that you would look through. Like, oh, hashtag lions. I'm really into lions.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to go to hashtag lions and see what videos I can find. Yeah. But now it's like if every single thing, like who's searching through the FYP hashtag?
Yeah, and does it give you stuff that would just be on your For You page, or does it give you, yeah, I don't get it.
I think honestly nowadays people, it's more of like a tagging system for the algorithm to use. And then POV, it means point of view, but everybody just says POV, this happens, and then it's not point of view, it's actually a video of the person doing the thing.
Like POV, you're a turtle getting sprayed by a skunk, and it's a video of a turtle getting sprayed by a skunk. And I'm like, that's not what the turtle would see.
Right.
You'd probably see the skunk's anal gland spraying it with skunk.
Wouldn't it be like a person doing like a face, and then it would say POV, you're a turtle getting sprayed by a skunk.
Well, that makes no sense because that's not a turtle getting sprayed by a skunk.
Well, that's I think how people are using it though, is like it's more of like an analogous thing. You know?
Oh.
It'll be like, oh, like cats when you try to touch them, and it'll be somebody like POV cats when you try to touch them.
I guess I don't like how people use it, but POV is better than FYP because it's also like a
porn.
Porn.
Yeah, you were gonna say because it's porn.
Porn of view.
You're
on viewer.
You are a porno viewer.
Porno viewer.
Yeah, FYP sucks.
Yeah, I don't like it. Unless your name's Paige, then it's cool. Because then it's like, it's for you, Paige.
All right, now we got ASAP versus GTG.
Like Ferg and Rocky.
It's just Ferg now. He's not ASAP.
Darn
Ferg.
it.
But ASAP Rocky, yes. Former rapper ASAP Rocky.
That's as soon as possible. I feel like I use ASAP the most in like a business style of text. I'm never like telling a friend.
Yeah, like send that over ASAP.
Yeah.
Or I'll get that over to you ASAP.
Right.
That's how people, it's like kind of like a circle back, put a pin in it sort of thing.
Yeah. Or if I'm talking to a tree.
Yeah, as soon as possible, Rocky. GTG has got to go.
Oh.
Got to go.
Thought it was... Nah, I'm just going to try and think of other things that all these could be, and
Yeah,
I feel
sure.
like that's going to get old.
I mean, it's still early on in the video,
So don't give up yet.
No, not yet.
God's-goo-ga. Dang it.
It
dude, that one
wasn't
didn't
good,
work.
but yeah. I thought you were gonna say girl to girl.
Ew.
Like girl to girl, I gotta tell you, your boyfriend's been out getting frisky with all sorts of harlots.
Whoa.
Like that might be something like, hey, girl to girl, let me just say, he's not the one for you. I can tell.
He's FWH. He's frisky with harlots.
FWH, let's start that. FWH, frisky with harlots.
Frisky with harlots summer. Got to go sucks. I never use that one.
It's old. It's like a way message on AOL.
I feel like more commonly too, you see G2G if you're still using it.
Right.
The
We
T
just
is
couldn't
like-
fit both of those in here. Full disclosure, we had 99 of these and had to cut it to 64. So if your favorite abbreviation's not on here, please comment it down below.
Yeah, it was some of the hardest work we've done too.
Right.
I'm going with ASAP because of the rap.
IJBWH. I just be watching HIVEMIND. You can use that one if you guys
That's
want.
pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, ASAP's better. Not better than Pro Era, though, I'll tell you that.
No, I've always said that. Long live Steez.
All right, now we got BYOB versus TMI.
Oh, BYOB is great.
Yeah.
Well, it depends, actually.
You don't like it because you'd rather there be beer there for you to have.
Well, I mean, it can be kind of nice. Like, there's some restaurants in Texas where you can bring your own beer, and that's nice because you save money.
There's some in Detroit, too.
Yeah, that's fun. And
Yeah, the song.
yes,
Yeah, by System of a Down.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like this predates internet. BYOB is like, they were saying that in the 70s.
I'm going to a party later, man. It's a BYOB.
There's no currency of there, man. It defies capitalism.
BRB. I gotta go to the corner store because I'm going to a BYOB party and I G2G to it, and I'm getting PBR.
Nice. PBR. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Pabst Blue Ribbon. That should have been on here.
TMI is like someone that's about to tell you something gross.
It's too much information. Somebody will be like, how'd it go with that girl last night?
Yeah.
And I'm like, we didn't go all the way. She did give me a little bit of a hand job, but she had to stop because I went soft. And then I took one of those pills and it didn't work fast enough. So she got off and I didn't. I don't know if I'm going to hang out with her again. Exactly. That's
Yeah.
way TMI.
Yeah, that's way
It's
too much.
Too much information.
Yeah, or like your teacher tells you, like, sorry, I couldn't grade the test last night. I had blood in my stool. It's like, whoa!
Whoa, I thought that was a chair. I didn't even realize you were sitting on a stool.
I meant poop.
Wait, she had poop in her stool?
Yeah, it was gross. It was a
Ew,
poop
she,
stool.
pooped,
Yeah,
ew,
poop-
she pooped on her
chair.
stool? That's so gross.
BYOB rules here.
BYOB, bring your own blood.
That's like a vampire party.
Oh, vampire party, bring your own blood?
There won't be any mortals there, so you have to bring your own blood. Do vampires bleed, or do they just drink the blood?
I don't think they bleed enough. I think they're anemic, and so they suck other people's blood so they can get more blood in them.
Hell yeah.
Somebody fact check that for me though. I'm
Yeah.
not sure 100%. I don't know vampire culture very much, and I really don't want to be wrong about that in case there are any vampires watching.
For sure.
You know
for
what I mean?
sure.
I don't know enough. I've never been to Transylvania. I'd love to go. It seems great. Like
love
I don't
the
want
flag.
to. Right. I'm a fan. Let's put it. No, that's that.
That's too much.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
doing
yeah.
too much.
I have met so many great vampires, and they're always so. Not always. I like the same amount of vampires as and dislike the same amount of vampires as like other types of people that I've met. It's like equal vibes For me, I'm cool with it. Vampire doesn't make a difference for me if you are or you aren't.
Anybody who can get Lily Rose Depp off in her dreams is cool with me.
All right, now we got TY versus IDK. I remember TY from the little heart tag of a Beanie Baby.
Oh yeah, Tinker you?
What? I don't know.
What did it stand for?
I don't honestly remember. I think it was
Teeny.
thank you. Like, thank you for buying Beanie Babies.
Wow, thank you.
Which is what this one means. It means thank you.
It does mean thank you, and IDK means rap. Rapper again.
IDK means... I don't know, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks, man. Or I Donkey Kong. When somebody asks, do you play games?
I Donkey Kong.
I Donkey Kong. Will Forte was in the leaderboard for Donkey Kong Worldwide at one point. It's a fun fact, and I slammed it in there and back to the rest of the video.
Ty Bugby, that's what TY makes me think of too, and he's a great guy.
That's our friend Tyreek, yes.
He loves hockey and football and stuff.
Ty Jerome.
Ty Jerome, Power of Friendship.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all of those things make me want to take Ty.
Yeah, I mean, but IDK is so useful. Actually, yeah, when somebody like just spell out thank you to me. It feels like you're not very grateful if you're only willing to type 2 letters. When somebody says that, it's almost like thank you. Like it's not like
it's at the end of like a request.
Yeah.
It's like here's something I need. Maybe you can pick up more around the house. Your dog sucks and it smells TY.
Right. It'll be like, hey, if you haven't left yet, could you pick up some chives? We're out of chives at the party, TY.
Yeah.
You know, and
you flipped me. You flipped me. I go IDK.
Because then I would say IDK where those are in the grocery store.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to get chives.
I don't trust the produce section.
All right, now we got DM versus SMH.
This is sucking my head versus dominatrix. What's DM?
DM is direct message.
Direct message. It's not a vague message. It's directly to you.
This is one that it does. DM took on its own. Like, I don't even think, I've never thought I'm going to direct message this person. I think I'm going to DM this person.
All I think about.
It goes down in the DMs.
Oh.
SMH it also means shaking my head.
Oh.
Not sucking my head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sucking my head is not SMH. It
could be, but the one here means shaking my head.
Sell my hats.
Yeah, it's another way. Hey,
the house is getting a little crowded, and I just respond to SMH. I mean, sell my hats, free up a little more room.
Right. So
I have a lot of hats. I understand.
Some men hate.
Some men hate.
Not me, but some men hate.
Someone sends me an article of Hitler. I go SMH. Some men hate.
Like I wore a risky outfit out on the town, and like I got mixed reviews. I'd be like, SMH, some men hate.
Yeah.
They couldn't see the vision for my outfit. It was a bit of a tip of the cap to the boys from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, yeah, them boys.
I wore an orange tux out. It was a risky outfit.
Yeah. DM's like, we need it.
Right.
You gotta have DM. We could live without sucking my head.
No, I'm going to SMH. Because it's like one that nobody ever says shaking my head. Like it really, you use it like SMH.
But to your own point, you just said you never say direct message.
You also never say shaking my head.
Well, right, but you never say direct message.
I'm just saying SMH is cooler because DM like is not cool or funny.
What if it was dick massage?
Well, that's another thing. That's a whole different thing.
Technically.
You are probably DMing a lot of people hoping for a dick massage.
Ew!
What? That's true.
That's gross.
I mean, that's a lot of what you don't get on your phone that much, and when you do, if you're going to be DMing somebody, it's probably because you're hankering for a dick massage.
Hankering for a dick massage.
Sometimes you post that on the little thing on Instagram. Yeah, that's on the top. And it has like sometimes it'll be like a song somebody's listening to, and yours says hankering for a dick massage. Who want me?
DM me.
DM me. Both ways. LOL. Get it? Because it could be dick massage, but it's also direct message me. Direct messaging me would be the best place to reach me.
Shut up.
If you would like to give me a dick massage, which I am having a hankering for.
Grant, which one do you go with?
SMH.
Okay.
All right, now we got MCM versus LOL.
Man Crush Monday?
Man crush is such a hilarious term. Like, nobody ever says, I got a man crush.
No, I mean, your straight friends say that.
Yeah,
your
but
straight guy friends will be like,
don't you think bromance kind of took that over?
Maybe. I know some people that'll be like, Spencer Torkelson, that's my man crush.
Yeah, you're talking about Ray, though.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's like our friend Ray would say that.
Yeah.
But he has a lot of terminology that is a bit obsolete.
He's an engineer, so yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't been paying attention, so like he has like a sense of humor that is stuck maybe in like 2014.
Don't say that.
A little bit. Like
he's watching right now.
Of course he is.
Ray.
We love Ray. I've given him many gifts to show my appreciation for him.
Yes,
they are
yeah.
all stuffed animals, but that's what I
Very
do.
important.
But yeah, MCM was just really funny because it was like, there was like TBT, Throwback Thursday.
There was WCW. I remember posting baby on Wednesdays.
Yeah, Women Crush
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
Here's my woman crush, the girl I've been dating for 8 years. That's like what people would do. It'd be like their husband. It'd be
Yeah.
like MCM.
Or it'd be a celebrity. Those are
Yes,
the
of
only
course.
two ways that it would work. I see all these new ones now too that I don't know how popular they are
Yeah.
because they'll pop up on Twitter and they're like definitely on a side. You know, Twitter just shows you porn now.
Oh,
It just like pops up like random. It'll say like Wagon Wednesday.
Oh, it'd be a big fat
Yeah,
fat
yeah.
wagon.
It'll be like post them downstairs, or it'll be like yeah, it's a bunch of shit like that. You remember Flashback Friday?
Yeah.
It was felt a little like we already have Throwback Thursday, but I guess if you forget,
Well, I think that's people's like was their favorite style of posting was just nostalgic stuff.
Yeah, because all the filters were there too. So you
Yeah.
could put it like you could put the toaster filter on
Yup.
it and be like, this is actually the 70s.
Picture of the Civil War, Flashback Friday.
I did actually. I remember for July 4th one year, I posted like one of those old paintings that like depicted genocide of like the Native
Yeah.
Americans and put like TBT. It was like on a Thursday.
Whoa,
but
that's
it was
heavy.
like a political post. Like it was
Yeah,
like
that's heavy.
brave, honestly. And I was like, fuck it. I put hashtag TBT, hashtag fuck this holiday, hashtag
Yeah.
Christopher Columbus is a nonce and a loser.
Yeah.
Hashtag don't celebrate. Hashtag fireworks to destroy pilgrims.
I think LOL's ruined the world.
Why?
No one's laughing.
Do you remember LQTM, laughing quietly to myself? I don't remember. This is so long ago. I forget if this was like an online trend or it was just our friends doing it. But Jacob Sigmund and I used to send like LQTM.
Laughing quietly to myself.
Yeah.
No.
But it was like a play on the idea that people weren't laughing at their phones. You would just say LOL.
Laughing silently in my head. LSIMH.
ITTPFBINLOL. I think that's pretty funny, but I'm not laughing out loud.
That's good.
That maybe that's really what it is.
I'm going throwback here. I'm going Man Crush Monday.
I'm going LOL. It became punctuation. That's the
Yeah.
thing. It's just literally like
The
you
end of
almost
a
have
sentence.
to put it to break up your sentences via text because if you use full punctuation, you look like a fucking
Yeah.
pretentious prick.
Or like ChatGPT.
Like if anybody sends me a paragraph that has punctuation, I'm like, oh, you're cheating.
That's so new though, you know? I do use like M dashes and semicolons in texting, and it depends on who I'm texting. I prefer to write that way.
Sure.
But if I'm just texting like casually, I'm like, I'm not gonna come
Right.
across like some sort of philosopher.
Grant, where do you go?
LOL.
Nice.
Now we got GM versus NSFW.
Grandmoms?
Good morning.
Oh. No one uses that.
I do.
You text someone GM.
Yeah. No, I'll say like GM, how was last night?
Oh.
GM, what are you doing today?
Hell no.
I mean, that's pretty normal.
Hell no. Grant, do you use that? GM?
He's SMHing, by the way.
Yeah.
We can't see him, so.
GN I see often.
Yeah, GN, like,
That was fucking wild. You shouldn't have flipped that cop car, GN.
but GN is like, it's one of those two where like, I either have to put a smiley face after it or I have to spell the word out. It feels a little like passive, like, I'm not saying GN to somebody. You know what I mean? Like there's something a little like it's
I don't
not
say
as personal.
any of them.
Well, you just said you use GN.
No, I was a hypothetical.
Okay, you see GN.
Yeah.
People text you GN.
all the time. Good night, good night, good night, Grant, good night, Grant, good night.
Have you seen the trend on TikTok of girls just calling all of their male friends just to say goodnight and see
Oh,
what
yeah.
their reactions are?
I feel like that started with like girls' boyfriends. They were making like the guys call all of their buddies to say goodnight to see what they did. And
Yeah.
now they're doing it the other way.
I've just seen the girls ones, but it's so funny because like you can tell the level of friendship.
Yeah.
It's like almost like they've got like it all worked out as like a skit. Like the first one is like, hey, and they're like, what's up? And then they'll be like, just calling to say goodnight. And they'll be like, what the fuck? Like, are you all right? Like they
Yeah.
think they're like fucked up or something.
Yeah.
And then sometimes like if they have like a gay best friend that they're like, oh my God, good night. They're like so like into it. But like all the straight ones, you could just tell her like, what the fuck? And
you
then
need me to pick you up?
and there's always one of them too that's like, where are you? Like, what are you doing? Like
Yeah.
almost like, oh wait, are you taking me out the friend zone right now? Like, why you calling me so late to say goodnight? I love it. I love like normal trends now when they
hate-
pop up.
I hate it. I like NSFW stuff, which is not suitable for work. Shout out Rob Apollo. Shout out tits or Taliban footage or any sort of war footage, I guess, is NSFW.
Not suitable for women.
Yeah, because they don't get it.
Yeah, they don't like war shit.
Maybe a tiger eating a beaver at like a fucked up zoo.
Or like Bibi Netanyahu and Donald Trump and all the stuff that they're doing. NSFW, not suitable for war crimes. Boom, get them out of here.
BBL Netanyahu, more like it.
Got them out of here. Yep, next. Who's the next target?
Oh, don't say
Who do you want? Well, who do you want me to roast? I'm not one of these
I
guys.
thought you were
Okay?
going to do a predator missile.
Come on, give me another target. Let's go. I'll knock it out of the park.
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil, not suitable for watching. Boring as fuck. Boom, got him out of here.
Hell
Boom,
yeah.
next.
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry, not suitable for whites. Don't copy him. He's the GOAT. He's so good at guitar. Elvis Presley, you're a hack. Boom, out of here. Elvis Presley, dead. Again. Double dead.
We're really on a roll.
All right, hit me with one more.
Larry Nance Jr.
Larry Nance Jr., not suitable for Warriors. Keep him on the Cavs. Boom. All right,
Hey,
we're out of here.
I'm going NSFW. Easy peasy lemon easy.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, NPC versus IRL.
Now, I have a hot take.
Okay.
I'm an NPC.
A non-playable. Oh,
You
can't
can't play me, dog. You can't
Hey.
play me. I'm my own man. You can't play me. NPC's rock. He's still dancing. In real life is cool too. This is
Nacho potato chips.
This is a good one. Like you're an NPC IRL.
Oh yeah, in real life and non-playable character.
Yeah.
So his character is not playable. Don't try to play him. He will fuck you up.
I will.
And then IRL in real life, he's not gonna fuck you up in a video game. He's
Yeah.
gonna fuck you up in real life
Yep.
because he is not playable.
And I am him.
I mean, IRL is like fine, but it also stems like it makes me think of like people who meet on the internet to date. Like it's like, oh, have you met him IRL?
Yeah, and I also like the IRL streams.
Right.
I'm like, is that even real life if you're doing it for a chat audience?
Low key, I don't think so. I don't
What's
think we know
fucking
the real.
real?
Who knows the real Kai? Who knows the real Kai Sanat? You know what I mean?
What's real?
Right. What's reels and what's TikTok?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Well, Reels is the one with more porn and death.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Are
See,
you kidding me?
I don't see any of that on Instagram.
You don't see porn and death in Instagram.
Never.
Oh,
It's
shit.
always just Twitter.
Yeah,
for me.
me. Well, I don't have a Twitter, so I
Yeah, but
feel like it supplements it for me.
Twitter, it just like seems to serve that up every couple days. It'll throw you like random things to
Yeah.
see. Like it doesn't even go off of likes anymore. All I like are little jokes and sports stuff. And some now like some Love Island tweets, like stuff like that. But if I even like linger on one of those videos where it's like a hot girl dancing or something, the next day it's like my entire timeline.
It's
And
probably when
that's-
there's bad news too, and they're trying to suppress you from the truth.
boom, get them out of here.
Boom, show me more ass instead of the news.
But NPC I do like because it's such a great insult.
Yeah.
To be like, oh my God, he's such an NPC. Like, yeah. It's just like you're walking up and pressing a button for them to say a sentence that
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Hey, how was work today? Or something.
Is that?
I don't know. Maybe
I don't play video games, so I honestly don't know.
That's like all the games I play. It's just like every character asks me how it was work and like what's the password for my bank.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's weird.
They're rare games. You can't really find them anywhere.
All right. That's NPC.
I go with that. Yes.
now we can't have these against each other. That's crazy. We got ESPN versus Fugly.
Nice.
ESPN means Entertainment and Sports Programming Network.
Yep.
Fugly means fucking ugly.
I guess that's an abbreviation.
It is. It's two words turned into one.
Yeah.
Fugly.
Fugly the pug. My mom used to groom a dog named Fugly.
That was the dog's name?
Yeah, and he was a cute pug, but his name was Fugly.
That's a great name. But it's funny, yeah, that all of them have been acronyms
Yeah.
more than abbreviations
Right.
so far. And so it's weird to see one that's not. But this is an abbreviation of fucking ugly.
True.
And Fugly they use in Mean Girls definitely made it even more
yeah.
popular.
If someone like is referring to someone and they act like I never say Fugly. I don't think I've ever come out of my mouth like in
I've
earnest.
I've done it for sure.
But when I hear someone talking, it's always like he was. A lot of times, he was fucking fugly. I hear that. I've heard that more times than not.
yeah. Oh my God, he's fucking fugly.
And then I'm like, oh,
Right.
He's not that bad. Fugly to me instantly makes me think of like Quasimodo, Picasso painting. Like you got ran over by a truck and put back together.
But usually it's like this is what it is. It's like a woman talking to her friends and
Yeah.
she's starting to see a guy and they're like, oh my God, he's so good for you. He's so handsome.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's so nice. Like we really like him. And then one day she's like, oh my God, John asked me to take a break. And they're like, well, he's fucking fugly anyway.
Yes.
You deserve way better than him. It's like, that is usually how it's used, is to describe a man who was once handsome, but has made a bad decision. so it's not really, maybe I'm misreading. Maybe it's like who I surround myself with. People are generally a lot nicer to and about ugly people these days.
Sure.
People don't like to pick on people the same way that they did. People like to be mean to people who deserve it.
Yes.
And so fugly does not mean fucking ugly. It really means any level of attraction, but not the best person.
Yeah. I miss the old ESPN, man, where it'd be like SportsCenter's top 10 fuggliest bitches in Nashville.
Oh, yeah. Those were so weird.
Dude,
Who hosted those?
It was Stephen A. Smith and Mark Ridley.
Mark Ridley's from the Comedy Castle.
From the Comedy Castle, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the best before school, you know, right as the bus was pulling up. You'd be like, come on, I got to see number 2. And you'd be like, Jessica.
Oh, my God, yeah. There are a lot of fugly bitches in Nashville.
For sure.
That was what that was
an old ESPN thing.
That's a tagline for the show, by the way. I wasn't saying that.
Scott Van Pelt came up with that one.
Yeah. At least he got writing credit on it, but
I'm going with ESPN.
I'm going to go with fugly.
I'll take fugly.
That's fine. I didn't really want to go with ESPN. It's ruined sports media.
I do like that terrible Adam Sandler movie with Drew Barrymore. I forget the name of it. It's like they've done a few of them. This one's bad. And his daughter's name is ESPN. He calls her Espen. And that was like the only really funny joke in it, is that his daughter was just named ESPN.
Because he loves sports so much.
Yeah. And then his wife dies of cancer and he rekindles his new love with Drew Barrymore. Now we got BBL versus IDC.
IDC. I don't care, or British butt Brazilian butt lift.
Brazilian butt lift versus international dick competition. That's the competition. Who can growl and wave it around?
That's a primal dick competition.
Yeah.
It's like, you got to work with what you got, so it doesn't even matter if it's big or small or whatever. It's just more about like who can like freak you out the most with it. BBL's IDC, as long as that thing bumpy. What are we doing, man? Remember that BBL we saw in LA one time and we all verbally screamed?
Yep, I do remember that.
We were in a car with the windows up. We screamed so loud that it caught the attention of the owner of the BBL. Mm-hmm. It came out of the car 3 seconds after her. She stood out of the car in like traffic, and 2 seconds later, her ass came out. And we were like, oh, hey! Yeah. And she went. We were like, oh, sorry, no problem.
She's like, you guys aren't from around here, are you? And we're like, whoa, we're from the East Coast. We ain't never seen a wagon like that.
Yeah, no way. You got to have like a CDL to drive that thing.
It technically was 2 people.
Yeah.
That's what we found out. There's an ID for both.
Yeah, it looked like a guy in two small guys in a trench coat.
There's a lot of BBLs out these days.
Yeah, I mean, it has no application other than just like pointing out a fake ass, I guess. And IDC is like, you know, I guess you could utilize it more. I don't know what I'm voting for. Like, if
I hate IDC though. Like, I'm like, oh, would you rather get spaghetti or pizza tonight? And they'll be like, IDC. Just say I don't care. Like, I don't know is so like ingrained that I'm like, well, how do you even like think the type IDC? Just go, oh, I don't really care. Like,
I guess I only use IDC if I'm already like explained myself in length. If it's like, well, I guess we could do this or that, or, you know, at the end of the day, IDC. Mm-hmm. I'm never just gonna like lead with it.
Right.
It's a bad starter for sure.
Yeah.
It looks like I dick cock or something.
Yeah, I think that's probably your brain and it's the infection and the parasite that has lodged itself in there.
His name's Henry.
Well, it's not a person, but
it's a parasite. Parasite's gonna have names.
You need a parasite seeing glasses so you can finally fucking read. Asshole. Boom, got him out of here.
Out of here, get him out. I'm going with BBL, I guess, because I love giant butts.
Sue me. I like a natural ass. Sorry. I'm one of those different guys. I'd rather you have a small natural ass than a huge fake one. Sue me. I'm just like one of those guys. I don't know. Whatever. Call me sophisticated, I guess, if you want.
What are they going to sue
I don't
you
want to. Sue me for defamation.
For the BBL community?
That girl's fake ass, who's its own person, technically a citizen, could sue me for defamation. But yeah, I also like no makeup and natural hair color. Don't dye your hair. Why would you spit in the face of God? Too. And I like small, regular boobies more than I like the fake one. And I also like sweatpants and a t-shirt more than getting dressed up in a cocktail dress. And also, I want you you have horrible hygiene. I think it's unnatural to use shampoo and soap.
Oh. I think I am going to sue you, actually, for being fucking obnoxious.
You can't sue me for that. That's not against the law.
Fuck. I guess red ends.
Yeah. I'm going with IDC.
Grant?
IDC.
Okay. More like ICP. ICUP.
Insane Clown Up Posse.
Insane clowns peeing all over me. Funny colors. You see it.
Is that like a compilation that you're looking for?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Insane rodeo clown orgy in locker room peeing on the bulls.
Did you hear about Lex Silver? By the way,
What's he
he
done to?
protested Gaza and Sudan in the middle of one of his own rodeos and got carried out by his own security. And a lot of people are saying that they think it was a PR stunt.
Good for him.
It's crazy how progressive he is for owning a rodeo where you can literally bring, what is it, 3 girls and get in free? It's something like that.
3 girls get in free, yeah.
That's it. Like, yeah, it doesn't feel like a progressive.
That's progressive.
policy.
He wants more women there.
Yeah, totally. But that's
Yeah.
kind of also like the frat house policy.
Yeah, a lot of frats are super progressive too.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Really? Are there? I
They
mean,
beat up guys.
is that progressive?
Spanking is.
Spanking dudes is progressive?
Yeah, boys spanking boys is progressive.
I don't think so. Boys have been
Right.
spanking boys since the beginning of time. Dads would be 15 years old. Their kid would be 3, and they'd slap them in the
Ugh.
ass
You're
to
gonna
tell
jo-
them not to curse.
You're
or
going to join
something.
Sig Chi.
Yeah, eventually, right? Every boy grows up to join Sig Chi
Yeah.
at some point.
At least
but-
tries. Most aren't cut out for it.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, it's a brotherhood.
Yeah.
And you have to respect the brothers.
And the money.
And yeah, you have to be really good at school or at least cheating off of women
Yes.
who are smarter. LMFAO versus V.
What the hell is V?
Very.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, V cute. I showed up V early for the party.
V for Vendetta. Very Vendetta.
Very for Vendetta.
Very for Vendetta.
Yeah.
And then LMFAO is laughing my fucking ass off, which again is just one of the biggest lies ever told.
Laughing my fucking ass off.
Laughing my fucking ass off. Did we even say that before the abbreviation?
No, the abbreviations kind of like came with the MySpace. Like they were like a keyboard you had almost.
Yeah.
Like it just
Tom
worked.
gave them to you.
Yeah, it was like LMFAO was just, I don't know why certain ones stuck and certain ones didn't. People still use this. But now it's LMFAO. Like the acronym no longer means anything.
No.
It's like its own word that you then make the last letter a bunch of them.
Yeah. But like we're in the 80s. Did someone ever say like, oh, last night I was laughing my fucking ass off?
Yes.
They did?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. That Rodney Dangerfield set made me laugh my fucking ass off.
I feel like there's got to be examples in media somewhere
Yeah.
that if you go and like, there's got to be somebody saying it for the first time. And it's
True,
probably
yeah.
way before LMFAO was used.
It's like during the Gettysburg Address.
Abraham Lincoln looked out in disgust as someone was LMFAOing. This isn't a funny speech.
Confederates really thought they were going to win, laughing my fucking ass off.
Now people are just like, OMG, I'm crying.
Yeah.
Or like the crying laughing emoji, you know? V, I feel like it's like used a lot.
Yeah, it's always like cute or like love V much or like you're never like, how was dinner? And you're never like, V good.
Yeah, you are.
No, you're not.
I personally like when people use V in text. There's certain like abbreviations that are like, you're not, I don't know. There's certain ones that are like, why are you abbreviating that?
Sure.
V is like almost like a stylistic choice, and that's why I like it.
Yeah, it does feel like kind of just like an exclamation point before the word you're going to say.
Yeah. It's also like people who use it, I feel like I have more like texting chemistry with.
Ew.
Not in like I don't mean in a romantic way.
Yeah.
I mean like when I'm texting people and I'm like, yo, this is V crazy. You know what I mean? That's actually a bad example of it, but it's hard to think about what I text, you know?
Yeah, I'm LMFAO pretty hard here.
I'm going to go with V.
I'm also gonna go with V.
Nice.
We didn't even mention LMFAO, the band.
Oh, I don't know who that is. I don't listen to underground music anymore.
I'm talking about Red Foo. You know what I mean? Party rock. It's in the house tonight.
Not my style.
It is definitely your style. It's like all you listen to pretty much when I'm at your house.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
I
like
have
that
the
and the Black Eyed Peas early hits.
I actually went around and I recorded their live sets, like Grateful Dead sets, and I can listen to LMFAO concerts and tell you the year.
That's awesome. Didn't you? Weren't you gonna make an archive so that you could share it with other fans for like $5 a month? They could get every LMFAO live set of all time.
I did that years ago.
Oh, it's already out there. Why don't you ever plug it in the videos?
Because you don't care about my hobbies.
Why would it? It doesn't matter if I care. There's people watching.
Follow me at lmfaoarchives.graydon is awesome. Thank you. $5amonth.com.
It's a terrible website name.
It's the only one that was available.
but- okay.
I already bought Graydon is awesome. So
Now we got OOMF versus BRB.
Oomph.
Yeah, oomphy.
It's one of my followers.
Yeah, one of my followers. People hated that I said oomphy in a video. I was obviously being ironic. Or
I thought it was
sarcastic. Cute. I'd never say that. I wouldn't be oomphy. You know what I mean? That's not for me. That's for the kids. But BRB, just be right back. I mean, that's
fine.
As old as time.
That, as far as anyone we've talked about, it might be the one I say out loud.
Yeah, BRB.
I say that like all the time.
Right.
Like if I'm in a group of friends and I don't want to be like, hey guys, I'm going to go do this real quick. I'll just like, as I'm standing up, be like, BRB.
Yeah, I do that when I'm going to the bathroom at the bar.
All the time.
I'll be like, hey, BRB.
I do that at a date and then I never come back.
Right. Well, that's your dad's old trick.
Yeah. BRB, baby.
He said that to your mom at one point.
Here's the onion rings, guys. BRB. Runs across the street. Slot machine, slot machine, slot machine. Load the gun. Cedar Point. Wales.
You've been doing these rant jokes. I got to keep them going. There's
Jump in the lake. Cedar Point. Bow, 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 bow. Destroys the lion. Gets on the dragster. 8 times. 8 times only. That's for safety. Keep the ghosts away. Jump into the lake. Grab sturgeon. Bring it back to the restaurant. Here's your mom. Said you want to see her so bad? Give it to me and my sister. And we're like, that's up, Mom.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so. He went back to Cedar Point for sure, but I think it was for a pretzel.
It was for a what?
Pretzel?
Oh, I think he said press run. I was like, what was he promoting?
Yeah, so obviously I didn't do too well on the slot machines, but
yeah, I did leave my family recently, so I just wanted to promote that. I am a single man.
Hey guys.
What if people went on Hot Ones just to like announce that they were single?
They should put normal people on Hot Ones.
I do think that should be the next season of it. It should just be like fan contest. Like anybody can go on and it's just a raffle system.
Yeah, or like people that are even unsuspecting.
Oh, people who don't know what the show is.
Yeah. Like
that feels like illegal.
well, not like you don't like trick them. You're not like, oh, don't worry, they're not that hot.
Yeah,
it's like you like get a normal construction guy who's like, so have you seen the show? And he's like, no, but I sure love hot wings.
Okay.
And it's like a blue collar
come
guy.
on in here.
He's like, I ain't fucking scared of your wings. What'd you say your name was? Stan?
Would Sean Evans be a good interviewer for somebody that like he doesn't get to do extensive research about?
As hosts go, I don't see him as like an everyman, gift of gab kind of guy.
Yeah, he doesn't riff super well.
No.
He does it a little bit, but like it's mostly about the research. He has like a
Right.
deep knowing and he constructs questions well
Yeah.
for people that he's learned a lot about. But I also feel like he'd be a great trip sitter. Like he's a very like calming presence when
Yeah.
somebody's like, oh my gosh, this is really hot. And he's like, yeah, but it goes away eventually. I hope you're having a good time. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, it won't last forever.
Yeah.
But you know,
Here, have
trust
some-
me.
have some milk.
He's like, I've been through this 200 times. Like he's a guy at Electric Forest who's
Yeah.
like, oh, you're having a bad trip, buddy. Don't worry. I've done this 100 times.
Yeah.
It's going to be all right. Like there's a light at the end of the tunnel here.
We should start a dog sitting business called Trip Sitters, where we watch your dogs on acid while you go on vacation.
Are the dogs on acid or are we on acid?
I don't care.
Oh, okay, both.
Yeah, dogs can't even feel acid. I gave a dog a bunch of acid once. It didn't even care. What?
Tell that story, please.
I gave a dog a strip of acid and it didn't react. There's the story.
Okay, how about the lead up to it? How on earth did you decide to give a dog a strip of acid?
I was just tripping by myself and I was like, whoosh, handing him a strip.
Did you actually do this? Because if you did this, that feels like animal cruelty and also a huge lapse in judgment on
Did
your
I
part.
actually do it?
Oh, okay, then no. He had to think about it.
I mean, I guess I did.
Now I don't know, because either you're deciding whether to share this with the world, because you've realized now that this is a terrible thing to do.
Yeah. Well, it didn't affect the dog.
As far as you know,
It did stare at me for 10 hours straight. I stared back at it. We had a stare in, stare off for 10 hours.
okay,
And I think we did body swap.
you body swapped with a dog on acid? Yeah. What was it like being a dog?
That was dope.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. First time I ever pooped inside.
You pooped inside? Dogs
Wait.
poop out. No, that's you. Wait a second. Wait a
Who
second.
swapped with who? Am I still the dog? That's the first time I used the toilet. Wait, I am the dog. First time I actually got to really shake hands, if you know what I mean. I got to sit down without being told. Yeah, fuck.
First
Maybe-
guy to ever truly have that dog in him.
Damn it. I'm still.
Well,
a
actually,
dog.
there are many parts of the world that people have dog in them at this current moment.
Ew, you mean like?
They eat them.
Ugh.
And I mean, I guess Whitney, Wisconsin had that dog in her. She fucked a dog.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Whoa, no.
Uh-uh.
See, that's the dog in me talking. 'Cause
Right.
I wanted to fuck Whitney.
Yeah, you wanted to. Oh, yeah.
The dog. I guess the dog. Oh, shit. Who am I?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, BRB.
BRB.
Yeah, one of my followers is like, I do think it's funny when somebody posts it. I do become a detective. Sometimes they'll be like, oomph, hooked up with this person, like whatever, and then I'm like, all right, let's go check out their followers and see who's most likely.
Yeah, let's like read the comments and see who's like been kind of,
yeah. Be like, this is about this person. When a really famous person says like oomph, blah 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 blah, I'm like, let's go. Let's figure this out. Now we got IYKYK versus OFC.
If you know, you know, of course.
Yeah.
Sometimes I read OFC as a fucking course.
I think it also is that.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking course I did that.
Right.
Yeah. And then like IYKYK, I think it's a great one.
Yeah, it's one of the best.
Because if you know, you know. If you put that at the end of a tweet, you look like an asshole. But if you say like blank, 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 IYKYK,
yeah,
it means like there's a select community, whether it's a fandom or people of particular knowledge. Like if you know, you know, this post is hinting at something.
There's a certain apple martini in Lower Manhattan that will make your dick do the jitterbug. If you know, you know.
I love a poster that says IYKYK. Address, if you know, you know.
Idiot.
You gotta be cool as fuck.
Yeah.
You better have been around and you're a part of the scene if you're showing up at this function.
BYOB, if you know, Dan's house.
yeah. And also the Pusha T song.
Hell yeah.
If you know, you know. They play that a lot on the NBA games.
Yeah, he sold out and everybody in the NBA sells cocaine, so.
He did not sell out.
I know he didn't, Riley.
He left his record label over a Kendrick Lamar verse being on his album.
Yeah.
That's badass.
It is. OFC, congratulations to the Thunder.
OFC, congratulations to Conor McGregor.
Yep. What did he do?
Oh, he's an OFC fighter.
Overweight.
He's not overweight. I don't think.
He's fat now.
Is he?
I don't know. I wish he was. I wish he had like a Ben Stiller dodgeball arc.
Oh yeah.
Where he had like an angry Irish accent and was fat and he was like, I used to be the champ.
And then he'd like keep trying to fight people in the streets, but they're winning.
Yeah, they're like, get.
Yeah, they're like, I beat Conor McGregor in a bar fight once. And they're like, was it early years or later years? And he was like, well, it was,
Speaking of sick fat people at bars, you see Ric Flair keeps shitting himself at his local bars. I think it's in Florida.
No, what?
Yeah, apparently he's shit himself in his local bar 6 times already this year. For one of the bartenders there.
How old is Ric Flair? Is this like an incontinence issue?
Yeah, I mean, he's in his 60s for sure.
Is he not in his 70s?
I don't know, but he got his head bashed in for his whole career, so he's probably fucked up already.
How much did he get his head bashed in versus pretending to get his head bashed in?
Those early WWE guys definitely have CTE.
Back when it was WWF.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Back before they could use CGI.
They don't use CGI on the WWE.
They do. You think John Cena's that big?
He is.
He's just a little guy in a green suit.
I met him actually at a charity event.
Okay, that's a bad example. You think Dwayne The Rock Johnson's actually that big?
I met him one time at a charity event, actually.
That's a bad call. You think Jake Paul's actually that big?
You know what's funny is I met him at a charity event this one time, yeah.
You do so much charity and it's so nice of you.
Oh, no, I was protesting.
Oh, stop giving money!
Give me that. My sign said, give me that.
Give me that. 76. Yeah, no, he keeps going into his regular bars, getting really fucked up and pooping himself, apparently, on accident.
Yeah. Well, shit. Now we got W versus OMW.
You text me OMW, I text back W.
I'm on my way, and that's a win.
That's a win for all of us.
OMW is the worst one on Apple because when you text, it changes it to on my way with an exclamation point.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That sucks, though.
Yeah.
It actually is, like, I know people, it's like everybody complains about it, but I'm like, it is awful because it means totally different things. If I say OMW, that's like, on my way. If the other one's like, on my way, or I'm on my way.
I don't think it really changes it at all.
Changes it a lot for me, and that's in terms of the vibes.
I say en route. I'm fucked up.
En route?
En route. Yeah, that's how I want to
That's fine.
say when I'm on my way.
That's like one of the non-pretentious foreign phrases that Americans use.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't ever think like everybody says, I'm en route. That's normal.
En Rudy. I'll be in Rudy Tooty. Hope you're ready with the booty. I'll text that too.
I'll be in Rudy 2, the movie. I'm playing Rudy.
I'm playing the football. You got cash?
Yeah, I did get.
I got the football.
I was waiting to tell you because I have these charity events coming up, and there's a few of the directors want me to they told me not to protest this time.
Okay.
And so they said there's a bunch of contingencies on my contract, but yes, I am gonna be Rudy in Rudy 2. You're gonna be the football.
I'm gonna be the football. I think that'd be awesome to work with you again.
Yeah, it's great chemistry. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. How much weight are they having you cut for it? Because I do have to carry you for one scene.
Football's usually like somewhere between 7 and 9 pounds. So I think I have to lose like 190 or something, 195 pounds.
I have these protein bars that are perfect. Like,
Protein bars.
it's a protein bar that helps you cut
Oh,
weight. Yeah,
okay.
it's a laxative protein bar.
Do you have anything that'll turn me into leather?
Yeah, cigarettes.
Oh, nice.
Hella
Perfect.
cigarettes. Yeah,
Cigarettes and protein bars. Let's
Yeah.
get this, dude.
dude, that is so sick.
Rudy 2, starring me and Riley.
I can't believe they're not doing it at Notre Dame
Yeah.
this time. They're doing it
I
at
know.
Ohio State.
It's awesome.
It's weird.
I'm going with W.
Yeah, I mean, W's in the chat.
Yeah.
I don't know though. Actually, no. Yeah, I do like it. It's annoying now, but it's just like it's like the song "End of Beginning" by Joe. Like when it first came out, and it was like I was hearing it a little bit. I was like, nice. Now it's at its critical mass. It's
Yeah.
everybody's heard it. Everybody's saying W. It's over the top.
Yeah, we can almost use it ironically now though, and I do like that it's like kind of comes from competition, and now like a win is anything. Hey, I took out the trash earlier. You're like W.
Yeah, like I
W.
brushed my teeth and my gums didn't bleed this time.
W.
W.
Big win.
You
Yeah.
know, stuff like that. Yeah, everything is a W.
My shit was solid.
Yeah, it's a
W.
W or an L,
Or an L, depending on how
and there's
solid.
nothing in between.
Yeah. No one says tie. I brought beers, but they're not alcoholic. You're like, that's a tie. At least they taste good.
Overtime. Now we got FR versus Hags.
Hags, let's go. Have a great summer for all you youngins out there. It is awesome. You'd write that in a yearbook as well with maybe something else.
Yeah, a rate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, people used to, you go rate 7.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk that much this year. Hags. That's really all,
Yeah. Stud. You little stud in my social studies class. I'm going to miss you, stud. I used to write shit like that.
You put the stud in social studies. Gonna miss you, stud.
Your legs got so much bigger this year. You're a fucking stud.
Yo.
Hags. I'd say that.
Have a great summer, pimp.
Yeah, I'd say pimping.
Pimp and stud.
Yeah.
Feel
Gay wad.
And boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are all like 2000s kid stuff. That's
Yep.
what we would say.
Yeah.
Have a great summer, Gay Wad. Gay Wad was so good.
Yeah, it was.
It sucks that what it meant and how it means.
And
now.
it's everything about it sucks. It's just,
Right.
back Santa. It used to be something. There was no replacement for wad.
Yeah.
Wad hasn't been attached to anything else, and it needs to.
Yeah.
Except cum wad.
Yeah, cum wad or
Dick wad.
Yeah, there's
Wait
actually
a
there's a
minute.
few wads. Yeah.
We should have done a wad bracket.
We already did balls bracket. Who's ready for wad bracket? We are gonna get there. At some point we're gonna run
Yeah.
out of brackets to do, and it's gonna have to be stuff like that.
2000s childish insults, and it's just gonna be all the words you can't say anymore.
Douchebag.
Yeah.
People they don't really. He's a douche. You
Or
can't even say
D-bag.
that. Yeah.
People-
I have a friend who straight up his name is Donovan, but he goes
Yeah.
by Bag, which was short for D-bag, which
Yeah.
was short for douchebag.
Yep.
That started when he was a kid, and still to this day, everybody calls him Bag.
It's awesome nickname.
His name is just douchebag. That's crazy. He's awesome though. I love that guy.
For real against Hags, it doesn't really stand a chance. For real's fine. I mean, use it often.
I like it as a just affirmation. If somebody says like,
Yeah.
dude, he's tripping right now, I'll be like, for real.
Yeah.
And that means like almost means don't text me back.
Yeah.
It means like
Got
this,
it.
this
I
conversation's
don't
over.
need to know anymore.
I agree with you.
Yep.
And let's end it here.
Yeah. And Hags means everything. When I see that,
Yeah, nobody uses it anymore.
no. It's actually a bar I like going to.
That's what it's called?
Hags. Yeah, it's like old sloppy bitches go there. And they're
Really?
all like divorced. Yeah.
Is it stand for have a great summer?
No, it stands for like, they're like old hags.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
a bar for like old divorced hags to go.
Yeah.
And yeah, young hot guys.
It's in Scottsdale, right?
Yep, it's
Yeah.
in Scottsdale,
Yeah.
and sexy guys like me will go to get harassed by the old hags.
Oh, nice.
It gets me off sometimes.
Yeah.
I have to be in the right mood, but if I'm looking for that, Hags is the place to go. It's a chain too. It's like kind of all over the Southwest now.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got one in Tucson.
Sweet.
No, you know.
Yeah. Tucson.
How many kids you got? Tucson.
I got Tucson. See, there you go. Yeah, you're helping me out. I
got
like
you,
that.
dog.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tucson, one daughter. Woo! That's funny, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
I like working together, dude.
Crap.
Sure gets in there. This feels like too many abbreviations.
Whatever, dude. Think about if it was words, it'd be way longer.
No! That's my good knee. Stop, dude. You're acting awesome.
All right, now we got GN versus TBH.
Good night, or to be honest, GNTBH. That's me texting.
That is so passive aggressive.
Yeah, I like being passive aggressive, so What?
It's better than aggressive, I guess.
Yeah, and hurting people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt people anymore, so I'm just gonna be passive aggressive for the rest of my life.
That's good. TBH is, you use it so much. Everybody uses it, I feel like. Really?
Never.
I don't really care, TBH.
Oh no, I never use TBH. I hate TBH, to be honest.
Really? Wait a second.
I didn't even mean to do that. I don't like GN either. It's fine.
I like GN with a smiley face. That means the date went well, and I'm going to bed. Wish you were here.
Yuck, with the spooning?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, right on, Riley. Do a freak.
I'm Little Spoon, by the way. That's
Spoon.
That's non-negotiable.
I don't like either of these. I'm gonna pass.
Big spoon, little spoon, or medium spoon, though, for you.
I want to be the freebase spoon. Put a little fire under my ass. And
Okay.
then suck me up and put me in your veins.
That's love bombing, and I hope that's on here, LB. Love bombing. I'm going to go with TBH.
I'm sitting out.
You're sitting out.
Grant, what do you want?
I'll take TBH.
Fine. I want GN.
Well, actually, I'm going to go with GN. It's too cute.
Now I have to settle the disagreement.
You have to pick. Sorry.
I guess I'll go GN.
All right. JK versus OP.
Oh, JK, so easy. Just kidding over original post or overpowered?
Yeah, it's both of those.
Yeah, I hate OP. When someone's like, that outfit's OP.
When somebody...
That shit
People
sucks.
do
People
say
do
that.
say that.
People do say that.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
And I hate it. That's why I dislike it.
They
Are you
go-
serious, dude? They'll be like,
that outfit is OP twin. Like,
Yes.
for sure. People are saying
Yes.
that. Like, yeah.
bro, her titties are OP.
Yeah,
They'll
people
s-
say that.
Yes, they do.
I've only heard it in video game content.
They do
That's
it.
fine. But it's been co-opted by misogynists and fucking freakazoids.
And then also now that like music has become so homogenous culturally, like
Yeah.
on the internet, people will be like, MJ Lenderman is OP right
Yep.
now. I'm like,
Yeah.
What?
McGee's guitar tone is OP.
OP. Yeah, come on. Like,
it needs nerf.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, this is not Fortnite. It sounds good and that's fine. We don't need to nerf it. We don't
Yeah.
need an update that makes the music less good.
yeah, dude, you heard the new Claro album? It's OP.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter needs nerfed. She's OP. The Juno pose is OP, bro.
JK, no,
J.K. Simmons?
JK Rowling, and now you're standing up for JK. Just kidding, Rowling. Your books are transphobic.
Boom, next, you're out.
Yeah, get her the fuck out of here. All right,
Yeah,
who's
JK's
next?
fine. I use JK pretty often.
Actually,
no, I
it
don't.
feels like so old.
Yeah, okay.
Like when somebody says like JK to me, I'm like, stand on it. You can be sarcastic in a text. You don't have to tell me you're just kidding. I'm gonna pick up on that. I already know if you're kidding or not.
Yeah. It is funny that like if I literally am just visualizing it and I'm picturing like a sentence and it's on the background of Reddit and I see OP, it's always like, well, per original poster, like I'm reading it like as like very proper. And then
Yeah.
if I like see it in a text, I'm like, dude, oh, that pussy's OP. Like the tone changes so much in my head.
How'd the date go last night? Dude, her pussy was OP. Her pussy was OP.
He's nerfed. That shit was too tight and juicy. Gross. I'm going with JK though.
Yeah, that's fine. Now we got DTF versus YOLO.
Are you DTF or what? YOLO.
YOLO. DTF is down to fuck.
Yeah.
Did this come from Superbad? Yes, I believe this is coined in Superbad.
Okay.
It's when Jonah Hill is
Yeah.
like, she's DTF, down to fondle my ball, or whatever he
Yeah.
says. He says something crazy after that, but
And then YOLO is coined by Drake.
was it actually coined?
No.
Because isn't there like an Arctic Monkeys song called YOLO or something? But it's called like You Only Live Once. There's like some other song, but yeah, I mean, that's the motto, YOLO.
Yeah.
Like, you only live once.
Yeah, that was like a putrid time in culture. I feel like when people were like, YOLO. And it's
Right.
like, good. I'm glad you only get to live once because you suck for saying that.
I feel like every abbreviation from that specific time, I imagine printed on a neon shirt in impact font.
Yeah, with like the glasses with the lines in them and like
Yeah.
bangs.
Yeah, shutter shades and like green swoopy emo hair, but you were listening to like electronic pop.
In the Kia Rio with a guy named Chance.
Named what?
Chance?
Chance?
Yeah.
How's that spelled?
CHO with a tilde and then NC and then another one on the E. Chance.
Chance.
I'm going DTF. I don't want to look at YOLO anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start texting DTF like in earnest.
Just like
see you
to the-
guys
to-
later. By the BTW, I am DTF.
And to your actual girlfriend,
Yeah.
just say, yo, are you DTF tonight?
Yeah, yeah.
And then she'll say, period. And that
I'll be
means
like,
yeah, that means no.
I'll be like, I'll still do it though.
Yeah, hey, ride the crimson wave.
Don't make no difference to me though. Roll Tide.
Only thing period ever stop is a sentence, girl.
Yeah, it didn't stop this dick going into your blood. hole. That's gross, but that's a character.
Right. I was doing a character too.
I would definitely never do that. That was a character.
Oh, come on.
I'm just kidding, righteous folks.
Now we got ONG, which feels weird to even, it's on God
Right.
versus LMAO. On God, like, I kind of like because it's new and it doesn't feel like totally run into the ground, you know?
I've never texted it. It's like good in like the punctuation of reading someone else's joke. Like reading someone's like fake caption for like a fake photo and it says ONG on there. It kind of works for me to like get a laugh out, but I'm never texting on God, my guy. Like, let's get some beers tonight. ONG.
I feel like I'm only doing it if I'm doing a character who is using slang that I don't actually use.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, on God, like when somebody sends me like a picture of Two Hollis and they're like,
Aura needs nerfed on God.
Yeah. And I'll be like, on God. But
LMAO though, again, is just like the 25th iteration of laughing.
the 25th?
Or it's like the 6th or in this or the 3rd in this, but there's just so many. And I'm like, I'm over laughing. Quit laughing. The world's not funny.
Some of the world is funny.
Here,
And also, LMAO is one of the original. Like, that's the reason I don't hate it. Like, when people come up with new ones for laughing, I'm
Yeah.
like, give it up. We have those.
yeah, they're already there.
You can't dethrone the king in
Yeah.
a certain way.
LMAO ball.
And people say Lamau, LMAO, LMAO. Like, people all say it different in real life.
Lamau P. It's when Mao P catches an L.
Right. LMLP. LMAO.
Yeah, it's fine. I hate God.
All right, now we got TS versus L.
What the hell is TS?
This shit. It would be like, I can't believe TS.
We should do TSH. The Sam Hill?
The Sam Hell.
TS sucks.
I kind of like it. I mean, it's new. Like, it's like a the last like couple months, people have been really using it where it's like, this shit got me fucked up.
And I send you a picture of like crushed up perks.
Or like Two Hollis. Yeah.
This shit got me fucked up.
It's a picture of Two Hollis
Yeah.
with Rick Owens.
Oh!
That happened yesterday. At time of filming, I just saw the picture of Two Hollis and Rick Owens together.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
An L stands for loss.
Or lose, or
I guess. Dude, you're an L.
is it win or win and loss is like 100%. It's not like winner or loser.
Yeah.
It's just win or loss.
Yes.
And like L.
Yes.
It taken on its own meeting. It's like
Totally.
I just took a L, but tonight I bounced back.
And through text, it also means like,
right, like somebody's like, I'm not gonna make it out tonight. Oh,
yeah, it's like just a thumbs down, kind of.
yeah, it's thumbs down emoji.
Yeah.
and W is thumbs up emoji.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, but more.
More like this. W is kind of like this.
Yeah, L is more thumbs down emoji than W is thumbs up emoji.
Yes.
In terms of like a direct
Thumbs.
synonym translation. But yeah, I'll go with L, I guess. TS is so new that I'm like,
Yeah, I didn't even know what it was, so I guess I have to go with L.
yeah.
I can't just learn about something and like it. That's not how it works.
L also stands for learn.
Learning.
Because whenever you take, like, it might not be a W, but it's an L, which means learning experience.
I'll take every L because that's just another lesson under my belt, which is BB.
And the belt chrome hearts too, pussy.
My L's a dick and my belt's BB, so I guess I do got a BBL.
Broke my belt yesterday and it was an expensive one. That's a BBL.
Nice.
GF versus PC for PC.
Oh, for those of you who don't know, GF means girlfriend. You fucking incels.
It also means gluten free if you see it
Oh.
on a package.
It's like a sandwich at a restaurant. It's like GF, and I'm like, who's?
I'm not gonna date a sandwich. I'm
No.
attracted to women.
Yeah.
And then PC for PC means picture comment for picture comment.
Which is just an awesome example of the old barter system that used to exist online for online currency.
It's kind of a multi-level marketing scheme in a certain way.
Yeah.
It is like, hey, here's a trade that I'm gonna offer you.
Yeah.
Give me a picture comment and I'll give you one right back. And that's gonna help us spread our digital seed.
And it'll let people know, maybe it'll display your wit and it'll display my thirst for your knock knocks.
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
their witty comment would be like, dirty mirror, but clean haircut.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's nice because my mirror could use cleaning and that helps me know that I need to do that. But
Yeah.
also you're complimenting my clean haircut, which is a
Right.
buzz cut.
Yeah.
And then I go comment on hers and I go, auga. My jaw just dropped to the floor like Looney Tunes. I'm straight up floating to that ass like a Disney character smelling pie.
Yeah.
Put me on the windowsill. I need to smell you.
Knock knock, who's there? Hard dick, nice tits. Yeah, I go PC for PC.
Yeah, it's like, Yeah.
I'm gonna stop and bring it back.
It's nostalgic.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You know, it doesn't mean anything nowadays, really.
No, because every comment's a picture comment for the most part.
Right. And every, like, also, you don't call them picture comments. It's
No.
like a post can be a picture or a video, or 5 pictures, 5 videos. It
Yeah.
could be anything.
It'd be a cartoon of Jimmy Carter riding a hoo-ha.
Now we got HBD versus RN.
RN, like a nurse?
No, it means right now.
Right now. I got bitches trying to fuck Peter right now.
Right now. Right now.
Hell yeah. And HBD is the most condescending way to congratulate someone on a trip around the sun.
Yeah, if somebody sends me HBD, it's bad. That is like, don't say happy birthday to me. Unless it's followed by a smiley face and then a total, like an essay about the things you like about me.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that as disrespect.
Yeah, I'd rather you send me HPV.
I don't even know how you do that digitally, but I don't think it's human papilloma virus for those who are not on MySpace. But
Happy human.
RN also means redneck, where you grew up. Yeah. What?
No one says that.
Yeah.
No.
Be like, I'm having an RN summer.
These RNs acting crazy. RN's different these days, and it's like a bunch of like kids with fishing poles.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. I shouldn't say that.
I don't think you should either, but I like it.
Thank you, man.
All right, it's RN.
Yeah, sure. I got bitches want to see Cardi right now.
FYI versus OMM.
My dyslexic ass read that as mom.
Yeah, it is. It's on my mama.
On my mama.
Sorry for saying that how I usually speak, but that's just what you get.
That's on my mama.
On my mama. On my mama, I've got to see that show when it comes through town. And that's me talking about an indie folk artist, I assume.
FYI, fuck your insects. That's me after I go to a bug convention and someone else's ant farm sucks.
Is that for your information, fuck your insects? Or is FYI standing for fuck your insects?
Yes, whichever one works.
Okay.
I don't know. FYI, I guess.
I hate FYI though. It's so like,
It
oh
is.
my God, what an asshole.
Yeah, it
Don't
does
say,
feel like an asshole. thing.
hey, actually that party's on Saturday, FYI. It's like,
Of course it's for me. You sent it to me.
Don't tell me.
What's mine?
Don't tell me information. Don't say for your information. That's so rude.
True.
It's so rude.
It can be used fun.
How?
I have a joint in my car, FYI.
Oh, actually,
You know what
you're
I mean?
right. Okay, I have like 6 fireball shooters in my backseat, FYI.
And, like, we're in a group of people, and you and me are trying to go a little harder than the whole group. And I'm
Right.
like, I have a bag of mystery pills. FYI, I'll leave them under the toilet sink.
Oh yeah, left the bag in the bathroom, FYI.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Bags in the bathroom, FYI, above the sink. That's pretty good.
Yeah, BITB, FYI.
Bags in the bathroom, FYI. Bags in the bathroom, FYI.
Bags in the bathroom, bags in the bathroom. I'm gonna snort coke.
Hey!
I'm gonna snort some coke tonight. I'm gonna snort some coke, all right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's-
snort some coke and then I'm going really fast. Business ideas, business ideas. I got a couple business ideas. I got some more business ideas. Can I talk to you? I want to talk to you about investing some money, please. I got some business ideas and they're really good. Oh.
Yeah, I go with I guess, whatever. I like where we went to with FYI, but I do. If someone actually texted me OMM, I'd be like, word.
On my mama, this new clip song so hard.
Okay.
BFF versus WYD.
Were you doing BFF? Wanna hang?
Best friend forever. I adore this one.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's like, oh my God, my BFF. I don't
Ugh.
know. There's something nice about it.
Yuck.
I can see that for you. You got.
I mean,
a
I
little bit
remember
more.
when it was invented and people would say it, and I was always left out of it. Like, no, that's my BFF. And I'd be like, okay.
You didn't feel like you were anybody's BFF.
No, I'm just an F.
a fuck.
I was an FB.
You're a fuck boy.
Yeah, I was an FBF.
Don't you think that you're Hunter's BFF?
If he said that to me, I'd kill him in the street like a dog.
Yeah, he would never say that. He's not the type to say it, but I think like if somebody
Gun to his head. Who's your BFF?
yeah, if somebody did that, if it was some sort of hostage situation where
Yeah.
all he had to do to get out of it was name his BFF, he would say you.
Yeah, I think I paid him off though, pretty much, to do that.
He pays for you more than you pay for him.
What has he paid for me?
Fish dinners, steak dinners, all those banquets you went
What
to,
else?
all the beers in
What
your
else?
trunk.
What else?
He paid off your car a couple times.
What else?
A few couple
This
times.
feels like normal shit for friends.
That's a lot of stuff though, you know?
WYD's been replaced for me.
What is it now?
WYO.
What you on?
I like that so much more.
You're right, yeah.
Like, oh, what's up tonight? Like, oh, I'm going out, and then maybe I'll go here. WYO.
And
What
sorry
are
to
you
be
on?
like hooked on phonics here, but I hate that it's WYD. If you're saying that, it's such a long WYD. It's like clunky.
Yeah, WYD is like horny end of night. that's like, what are you doing right now? What you on implies like, what are the plans for the evening?
Yeah, I guess so, for
Yeah.
sure.
What are your plans for today? WYO.
Yeah.
WYD is, are you up?
I don't think so, though. I think I will text some of our friends and just be like, WID, that's it, you know? And then they will be like,
That's like horny for friendship.
I don't think so.
That's you being horny as fuck.
Honestly,
for
for me, it's like the least effort that I can put. It's almost like I don't care if we hang out.
Jesus.
No, I'm saying like in my mind, I'll be
Yeah.
at home and I'm like, I'm kind of on the fence about going out. Let me see what everybody's doing. What are you doing? To like my 4 kind of like connects to
Yeah.
plans for the night. And if they send me some really juicy plans, you bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna step out. But if they send me some boring shit, then I might be like, all right, you know what? It's movie night then.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a very useful tool, but BFF, like I said, I do adore.
Okay, so which one do you go for?
BFF.
That's fine.
Yay. All right, now we got GOAT versus DIY.
Go easy, dude. It's gotten bad.
Right.
I will say that.
Well, it goes in waves.
It does, and it's always funny, ironically.
Yeah.
And I like using it in like you're the goat, just for the most stupid shit.
I like that's my GOAT.
That's my goat. Like if someone goes to the bar and brings me back a beer,
GOAT.
and I didn't even ask for it, I'm like, you are goat.
Or you goated helped, I think.
Good little goat.
Like that's goated.
Yeah, I see. I don't like that.
I don't like it, but I like it ironically. Like
Yeah.
I do like, oh dude, that's so goated.
Yeah, I love goat milk.
I love calling somebody who has done something very non-impressive the GOAT though.
Yeah.
Like that is amazing.
That's the best,
Like
yeah.
or somebody who like straight up sucks.
Yeah, that's the goat.
Like Ellen DeGeneres is the fucking GOAT.
yeah, that's
like
fun.
that's my GOAT.
Yeah.
You know?
Or if like a friend, like really, someone's explaining a story from the night and a friend crashes out or something, I'm like, dude, he's the goat.
Yeah.
Like he fucking threw up on the table. That's the goat.
And then DIY is do it yourself.
Yeah.
And people use this for like projects on the internet or masturbation. It's
Yep.
kind of like, you know, that's DIY sex.
The DIY scene or the culture is like very DIY, which I
Yeah, but DIY culture.
yeah.
Like make it yourself, do it yourself. Yeah, it's like, dude, I don't know. Go to Walmart.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
hire someone to do it for you.
Somebody already made it. It's sitting on a shelf. All
It's
right.
probably better.
All right. It's much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
fuck off.
DIY, in my mind, that translates to dusty house.
Yeah, if
You
someone's
know?
like, "Oh, I'm going to a little DIY show," I'm like, "No,
You're going
I'm
to a
not."
poorly run show.
Yeah, you're going to someone's basement with knives.
I don't actually mean that. Actually,
No, neither do I.
not
I'm
at
like
all.
playing a character.
No, I
with
like
this whole thing,
I
so.
like DIY culture
Yeah.
for sure. That's a lot of Detroit's culture is DIY.
Yep.
The shows are like thrown together, and it's all power to people.
Power to Detroit, but goat wins.
Yeah,
Goat cheese is not the goat of cheese.
explain.
It's just not it's not the best.
Okay, well, let's get a list of cheeses going.
Brie.
Mm.
Burger.
Burger cheese.
Yeah, whatever.
Cheeseburger. Okay, I was like, what?
And I guess macaroni.
Those are things like that are made with cheese.
That's what I like. That's my list.
All right, hey.
Jeez, dude. What's polo stand for?
What does POLO stand for?
Yeah.
P only lives once.
After you flush it, it dies.
Yeah, I guess my favorite cheese would be Say. Sorry. Now we got IMO versus FOMO.
Ugh, FOMO. Yuck.
It's come back for me. It's come all the way around 360.
Oh, dude, I was having a little FOMO. You guys were posting such cute pics while you guys were all out. It looked like fucking litty.
I feel like it used to be you have FOMO. Now I will literally like on somebody's Instagram story, I'll just be like FOMO. Or like
Oh.
FOMO so hard right now.
Yuck.
Not like so hard right now, like physically I'm
Yeah.
hard. I mean like FOMO crazy right
Yeah.
now. The FOMO is insane right now. The FOMO needs to be locked up.
Me when I'm like, how many more Kung Fu Pandas are they going to make?
FOMO.
Hey!
FOMO of those.
Yeah. IMO's good. In my opinion, is like a nice thing.
Yeah, I like it when I feel I have to use this one a lot.
Yeah.
Because I will text something that is like, I don't like your idea, but then I'll put IMO as like, this is just my opinion. You don't have to take that
Right.
as gospel, you
Yeah.
know? So I do use it quite a bit.
And I feel like it's another one, oddly enough, that has like eked into actually my conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, IMO. I don't love it, but I do say it.
And for you, I feel like usually you're saying it IMO as in I am offensive.
Then they'll know that by the first thing I say. And then I say IMO as that's my opinion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. You just say it a lot after something really offensive. And so
Well, right.
I thought that you were just saying I am offensive as
No.
if to warn, almost like a trigger warning for people.
Yeah. And of course, I think babies should be put to work. IMO.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, that's the thing is, yeah. Yeah, I'll go with IMO.
Easy.
I do like the longer ones though. Fear of missing out.
It's one more letter, dude. You'll get over it.
No, I know, but it stands for something long. Like in my opinion,
yeah, like
fear of missing out is like not like these. All the rest of the words are so common.
Sure.
Like, oh, I have fear of missing out.
Those words are pretty common.
Is it
too.
a medical term?
What?
Not medical, maybe psychological. Like, did like a therapist come up with it?
Ugh.
I kind of want to know like where it comes from.
Yeah, I would never know.
Like, I don't know if it was like something that is in media that people just started saying, or if it's like you may be experiencing some FOMO, some fear of missing out.
Coined by Patrick McGinnis, a Harvard Business School student at the time.
Fucking Harvard asshole, yuppie.
He's a Harvard business student.
Yeah, what a prick.
Patrick McGinnis.
The only McGinnis I know is Willie.
Now we got TBT versus GG.
Ugh.
TBT is Throwback Thursday, like we were talking about, which honestly they could have just kept Wagon Wednesday. Feels like it would already take Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
Just throw it back Thursday. And then GG is a good game.
Remember when everyone learned how to twerk?
Not everybody learned. Everybody
Yeah, true.
tried.
Twerking was a phenomenon.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it was one of the first ever dance trends, I feel like. Well, no, it wasn't, because like Soulja Boy up in this hoe.
Square.
Square dancing. Yeah, but that wasn't really the same.
How do you know?
It wasn't like a digital dancing trend.
Definitely not, but it was a trend. Line dancing.
Yeah, I guess. It's more of a culture.
Break.
There's a million. That's like saying any dance ever. Like, oh, the twist or something.
Oh, I remember that one.
Right, but like I'm talking about the internet ones,
Yeah.
like Soulja Boy, and then twerking became like,
Egypt.
huh? Right. Yeah. They're it's like saying that dances exist.
The cockroach.
We need a new evolution of dance. We need that guy to do it again.
Straight up, man.
Who is that? John LaJoy?
John LaJoy, man.
Get your ass back on the stage and do more dances.
We need a revolution of dance.
We need a renegade to be in there. We
Renegade.
need we need Apple Dance.
What?
The apple dancing right to the
When you do it, it looks more like asshole dance.
chill the fuck out, bro. Seriously, do not talk about me that way. I do not like it.
GG's is good.
I hate it. I'm sorry.
I like it as good girl.
Ew. Anybody who says GG or GG's to me, I'm like, you're playing video games way too much.
I don't mind it like when we're actually playing a game.
I've never done that.
Especially if it's a little game, like if I'm playing bar pool or like ping pong and someone's like, oh, GG's.
Ugh.
I'm like, that's fine.
I don't like it, but I mean, it's maybe better than Throwback Thursday.
Yes,
Or wait, is that
exactly.
even what it is? Yeah, TBT. See, I like forget because it's like so weird. GG is fine for this round, but I do hate it, I will say. And people who say it in real life, it does bother me when people do it.
TBT could be thick bricked tits. That could be like someone with big boobs and the nipples are hard. Thick brick tits.
I guess it could.
It could be. I'm just trying to think of fun stuff, an alternative if we're never going to use Throwback Thursday again.
We got TTYL versus NBD.
NBD, TTYL, talk to you later is disgusting.
Yeah, it's one of those like clunky old ones.
Yeah, just do it then, bitch.
Oh my God. That felt like you were talking about a woman. I could just
What?
see it in
No,
your
I
eyes.
wasn't.
Yeah, it
You
seems.
can't see in my eyes.
I'm sorry, but the eyes are the windows to the eyes. And so I saw it.
It's not what I meant.
It seemed like it. You were like, just do it then, bitch.
Why is that? Why are you like this?
I'm not
Why
trying
are
to
you
be-
making this? Why are you projecting this onto me? I'm a nice guy sometimes.
You just said TTYL. Talk to you later. Just do it then, bitch.
Yeah, I can call anybody a bitch. You don't have to say, I saw it in your eyes that it was a woman you were talking to in your imagination.
Was it?
No, it was you.
I don't think so.
Okay, you don't get to say that.
I get to say what I think.
NBD, no bad dads. All dads are awesome.
It's also neighborhood sometimes. NBD means no big deal. I don't know. Both of these kind of suck to me.
NBD I will actually use on the rare occasion.
Yeah, I'm going to be an hour and a half late. NBD. No big deal.
Get started without me.
I'm such a
NBD.
pushover.
You
Like
know I hate games. Start the game without me, NBD.
No, I mean the other way around.
Oh.
Somebody will text me and say I'm going to be an hour and a half late, and I'll say NBD because I don't have the stones to stand up to somebody and be like, "That's unacceptable."
I was saying it all as one text. Like, hey,
I know. That's why I was correcting
Okay,
you.
Jesus Christ. It's like you're talking to a woman when you were saying that, which
No.
was mean.
No.
See, it doesn't feel good, does
Because
it?
it was clearly I was frustrated with you, and
doesn't
everybody
feel
could see
good.
that. They could also see.
No,
a
they
lot of them
couldn't.
could. That when you said "bitch" last time, you were talking about a woman, and that's unacceptable.
I'm saying NBD here. We are pandering.
We're pandering.
You're a panda. God, I'm sweating.
OMG versus TLDR.
What does the second one mean?
Too long, didn't read. Or like, is that right? It's because it's like if it's like 16 paragraphs,
Yeah.
and then it'll say like the TLDR is this, and it's like a short summary of it.
People always send that when I send pictures of my ding dong. Too long, didn't read it.
OMG is oh my god.
Oh my god.
Or oh my gosh.
Yeah, it could be that. Or
Oh my gosh.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm going with Jesus Christ. OMG for me.
Oh my god.
TLDR feels like I don't like that there's a semicolon in it. It's like too
love it.
okay, great. I'm not texting that to someone unless like someone's sending me a breakup text.
I think it's been replaced by that, like, it's the shortest copy pasta ever, but it's like not reading all that. Happy for you or sorry that happened. You know, like it's kind of that sort of thing. But then the TLDR would be like, hey, if you don't want to read this whole thing that I've meticulously typed out, basically you got to stop being friends with Brian.
Yeah.
It's like, there's an allegations against Brian. You got to stop being friends with him. And that's a hypothetical, by the way. I realized halfway through that you do have a friend named Brian.
He's a nice guy.
I think he's good.
Yeah.
I don't have any allegations about Brian, but I was just using a name that wasn't like anybody that's in the office right now.
He does beat up Indonesian kids online.
He is good at poker. Yeah.
Down with Indonesia.
No,
What?
I'm not down with Indonesia.
Oh, down with
Other people, poker players playing Brian.
from Indonesia.
Down with PPPB. Poker players playing Brian.
Down with them.
OMG is too used. I still use it and I like it. And so I'm going to pick it over TLDR.
Same.
But I do like TLDR.
Okay.
I think it's also useful, but not as often for me. I ain't texting long ass paragraphs to people.
or reading anything.
All right, now we got HMU versus ROFL. Raffle.
Yeah.
The Raffle copter.
No one's using that anymore.
No, but it's like it's like we're talking about a classic rock song.
And it's not that good. This is like a Guns N' Roses song. I like Guns N' Roses. It's a bad example. It's like a Rat song.
I like it because it's funny. This is like Whip It by Devo. Whip it. Whip it good. It's like funny. Like I'm like, oh, Raffle. Like I'm not saying it ever, but when I see it, I'm like, oh, there's something here. You're hearkening back to another time.
I feel like you have to be in the library reading like ancient manuscripts to see it.
The Mayans actually said the world was going to end in 2012, ROFL. But then HMU is good because, like, I mean, yeah, I still use it. I'm like, HMU in the morning, let me know.
Sure.
LMK and HMU are both, like, interchangeable for me.
Yeah, I'll be out later. Hit me up.
Yeah.
I'll be out of cigarettes later. Hit me up with cigarettes.
You know what's not on here that I just realized? HBU. How about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's old, but
Yeah.
it's whatever.
HMU is better than Raffle. We're not letting Raffle move on.
I agree.
Right.
HIVEMIND Unlimited, too.
Oh!
So that's the channel we're on right now.
Yeah.
Subscribe to HIVEMIND Unlimited. If this is the first video you've ever seen of us, we drop videos on here all the time. It's going to be awesome. You probably like some of them. It's just about like random stuff. Like it, comment on it, and also check us out on Patreon. HMU on Patreon, HIVEMIND Unlimited on Patreon. But it's really HIVEMIND on Patreon.
Way to do it.
Sorry. Now we got Bay versus LMK. Bay is before anyone else.
Yeah, she my bae.
And that one has just been used as a word itself.
Yeah, it reads like a word.
Yeah, you just go, that's Bay. You are not Bay.
You are not bae.
I do like how it's kind of transformed with time. I'll see that now where it's like Shorty really thinks she Bay, but
Yeah.
she's not.
She's just on a roster full of other bitches I hook up with. That's what people say.
You were thinking of a women when you said that time, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. That time I just wanted to make sure so I can clock the movements in your body language. You were
LMK.
definitely thinking about a woman when you did that. You were trying to impress a lady at the bar with like a
LMK can be rearranged to be MLK, which is awesome. So I just wanted to point that out.
Mhm.
And
LMK Jr. Sorry.
let me know, Junior. Where the party at? Unc still likes to drink.
Let me know, Junior. It's better than Bay to me.
Yes,
Because
it's kind of gross.
yeah, I never say.
I say boo, surprisingly.
Yeah,
but
you
like,
do.
I just say it through, I just say it. Honestly, it's just part of my vocab.
Honestly, though, I have a surprising amount of friends who, when I'm talking to a girl, like I'll like show up somewhere with a girl that I'm talking to, and then we'll like, we're all talking, and then I'm like off to the side with one of my friends and be like, so what's the deal? Is that Bay?
Yeah.
Is she Bay?
Yeah, because it is just like, it's cheekier than being like, dude, is that your fucking girlfriend?
I remember I was on a second date not that long ago, and somebody that I know from growing up, I ran into them at this like event we were at, and they were like, oh my God, is this your girlfriend? And I was like,
It is now.
we're hanging out.
It is now, I guess.
Yeah, fuck.
No, joke's on you, buddy. It's my wife.
Yeah.
Right? You are, right?
They texted me afterwards. They're like, I'm so sorry. It was just like instinct. I should not have asked you that.
What a bitch.
That was a woman.
Fuck!
Yeah, that was
can't-
my friend. My friend who from
Fuck.
home was a woman.
I can't win with you today.
I'm just saying, like, it's tough, dude. You got to start thinking of men more.
So hard. They're just not as pretty.
All right, LMK. We about to get into the second round. I hope everybody's having a nice commute to work right now. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, pop your Adderalls. It's time to sit at a desk for 8 hours. Hopefully you get to have some quality time afterwards. But for now, you're slaving away for the man. This next song is Hood by Air by Playboy Cardi.
You keep talking like that, I'm gonna have to fuck you.
Sorry for this sultry new voice that I've debuted.
Jesus.
It's just a little something I'm working on. But I hope everybody's having a great day. I might hook up with my co-host.
Yeah, if you keep talking like that, we're gonna have to do the hookup.
It really seems like my co-host is going to do the hookup on me.
I mean, shit, when you're talking like that.
Well, I just like to make one thing perfectly clear. I prefer hand jobs to blow jobs.
No problem. I'll jerk you off if you keep talking like that.
I'm different like that. I know most people prefer blowjobs because it uses the mouth.
Uh-huh.
Not me, though. I like to get tugged until I bust.
Okay, well.
This next song actually tied for a Grammy win for Best Rap Performance. It's Bubblin' by Anderson .Paak.
Here we go, second side. No more clips. We've explained some of our feelings about him. We'll keep going, but here we are.
Actually, there is more clips. Pusha T and Malice are back with a brand new album.
Is this a different radio guy or?
What? Oh, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I kind of default there most of the
Alright.
time. I think you would be surprised by how much I sound like a radio guy when I'm just talking.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be because I've talked to you a lot.
Oh,
over
I
my
meant
life.
the viewer at home.
Yep. So
That's for all the people at home. You might be surprised by how often I do a voice that sounds a lot like this.
I know I've had 6, but yes, I'll take another Cosmopolitan.
I know I've had sex, but I like to consider myself still a virgin.
Nice in the eyes of the Lord.
All right, BTW versus POV.
BTW is better. POV is gross. I don't like it.
Well, okay, do you mean that the porn genre is gross to you?
No, just everyone. Even when I see it, I think of porn.
I think that's your. It is a little bit everybody's, but more
Right.
so maybe yours because you've seen more porn than the average bear.
Like if it says POV, you have unlimited aura, and it's like LeBron James walking into a high school basketball game. I'm imagining someone fucking LeBron. And
Yeah,
I don't want to do that.
I know that's your brain.
Actually, I'm imagining myself doing it because you made me.
I don't think they made you do that though.
POV, you're fucking LeBron James, and now I'm like, no.
Yeah, but like a POV camera was used for things other than porn.
No, I know, and it's like sometimes in films like that, there's a POV scene of getting fucked by LeBron James, and it's
Or like Danny DeVito after he falls out of the window in Always Sunny
Yeah.
in Philadelphia. Yeah, I mean BTW is better and more useful, I
Yeah.
guess. Uh-oh. ASAP and BYOB.
God, get here ASAP. BYOB.
ASAP Rocky versus B.O.B. Why? Vob. I watched one of those videos on Instagram Reels the other day where it was like, it's like a guy asking somebody their favorite song of all time. He plays that song for the next person
Right.
and has them rate it, and then they say their favorite.
Yep.
And it was like, I like to watch all the way to the end. It's
Yeah.
like an interesting little structure for it. And the last girl said that her favorite song was Something by Bob. And it was a B.O.B. song. And it like
Nice.
popped up and I was like, there's people out there who just say Bob.
Yeah.
They think that's Bob.
Yeah.
That's interesting to me.
It's Jid.
I know, but I mean, like, there's other Bobs.
yeah,
Like Bob Dylan, like, it'd be like, oh, that's one of my favorite Bob songs.
true. Yeah,
You know? And this person's like, my favorite is this song by Bob.
that's the only Bob to them.
Yeah, that's so cool.
As soon as possible, or bring your own beer. God,
I kind of feel like BYOB is more rootsy. I think of a real world scenario.
Same,
Like
yeah.
it inspires a new, like a thing in my brain where I'm like, oh, there's somebody showing up with a 6-pack of beers
Yeah.
at a place. ASAP is more, I use it way more.
yeah, and I'm associating it with work. Get this done ASAP,
Yeah, but like get here ASAP. There's Huzz out on the town.
dude. And
People
they,
text you shit like
and they
that.
brought their own boobs.
Oh, remember when Travis Scott said that?
Oh yeah, buy your own boobs.
BYOB. V. That means buy your own boobs. He is so corny. I can't wait until it all like
Blows up in his face.
No, I just can't wait till like 10 years from now when everybody looks back and they're like, wow, we really let him get away with all that.
She fills my mind up with ideas.
She fills my mind up with ideas.
Nice. I'm going with beer.
I'll go with BYOB. That mean buy your own boobs. IDK versus SMH. Underdog story, I'm going with SMH here. IDK is like whatever, I don't know.
I agree. SMH can be used like in a punchline. SMH, look at how this motherfucker catches a bass.
You also, you know how when emojis were like when we first had them,
Yeah.
you can type something out and it'll like show you the emojis. I like that SMH now. It didn't used to be like this. If you type SMH, it has the facepalm emoji as like an option.
Yeah.
Which I like because shaking my head and going like this are two very different things,
Right.
but it's the same emotion.
Yeah.
Where it's like SMH, bro. The Tigers lost again. SMH, bro.
Yeah.
Also, am I wearing the A's hat today?
Yep.
I was in the grocery store a few days ago and I was like getting something from the salad bar or something. And some guy just goes, "You rooting for the Tigers tonight?"
Oh yeah, they
And
just finished that series.
And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Are you rooting for the Tigers tonight?" And I was like, "Oh, are they playing the A's?" I was like, "This is just a hat that
Yeah.
I have." And then he was like, "Yeah, they're playing them tonight. I just wondered if you were from out of town or something." And I
Yeah.
was like, "No." And I was like, I grew up a Guardians fan. I don't have time to explain this to you.
Do you
Get
have
the
an-
fuck out of my face, dude.
Here's my number, dude. Just give me a call later. I'll explain everything.
There's a reason I'm wearing this hat. It's partially to do with Moneyball,
Yeah.
partially because the team's moving, partially because I just think it's a cool hat and I
Yeah.
bought a few baseball hats to rock. I am in no way a fan of that team, but at the same time, I'm not a fan of the other team that they're playing, which is I live in the city and I like the Tigers,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's too much.
SMH.
SMH exactly. LOL versus NSFW.
I like what NSFW is like. I'm going to look at something and it's NSFW.
It's like you might want to sit down for this.
Yeah, or like you might want to dim your brightness on your phone.
Yeah, but I mean, like it's
Yeah.
it's a warning. It's like a hey, you know. And I like also that trigger warning, the TW.
Yeah.
I like those. I know
That's
that people
fine.
make jokes of being like, oh, people are triggered or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's some shit that I straight up scroll past because I see the trigger warning.
Yeah, I don't need to see that right now.
It'd be like TW, eating disorder, and I'm like, I don't want to see that.
TW, eating disorder, eating a person. I'm eating a person. That's my eating disorder. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to see cannibalism. That's messed up. Look at
My
that.
hair is so soft today. Right?
Yeah. LOL's ruined our lives. But I do say it more. And like you said, it is like punctuation.
Uh-huh.
I've never texted anyone NSFW. Here's a picture of my balls on fire. NSFW.
No, you just send the picture.
Yeah, fuck that. Because most of the people I send it to, that is necessary for their work. They're either firemen or urologists.
Yeah, I was gonna say most of the people you send it to are unemployed.
Yeah.
Their job is to look at that.
Yeah. I pay them good too to do that.
I know you do. LOL.
Yeah.
All right, NPC versus Fugly.
NPC, like the applications of it are better.
I guess. I don't know, though, because Fugly is the funniest one on here, other than maybe ESPN, which it did beat. It's awesome. I don't know.
NPC can be really funny though. Like if you're talking about a stranger or something and they're acting a certain way, and your
Yeah.
friend's like, dude, look at that NPC.
Yeah, I guess if making fun of strangers and they have no idea that you're talking about them is funny to you, then yeah.
Oh yeah, and Fugly, the safe one here. Look at that Fugly bitch.
I'd say it to someone's face. I go, "You're Fugly."
Hi, you're Fugly.
I didn't want to say this behind your back, so I have to tell you right now to your face, you're Fugly. You gotta fix your face because you're Fugly.
Yeah.
No, I don't think anybody's Fugly. Everybody's beautiful in their own specific, special way.
He wasn't like Fugly, but like on the inside, he was Fugly.
Yeah, he's a Fugly soul.
He was super hot, but on the inside, he was Fugly as fuck.
Yeah, I like when somebody says it about a article of clothing though. Like if they're their friend, they're like, "I'm sorry, but that skirt is Fugly."
That's fucked up.
It's funny.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
If Fugly was fun, ugly.
Oh yeah, like Ethan Slater or whatever.
Sure.
Whoever's dating Ariana Grande usually
Yeah,
is fun ugly.
It's fun, ugly.
Or what's his face from Saltburn? I always forget his name.
Bryan Cranston.
No,
Barry Keoghan.
Barry Keoghan. Yeah, he's fun ugly.
Let's Barry Keoghan this hatchet and move it on.
Oh, which one's going on?
I say NPC.
I'm going with Fugly.
That's fine. Grant?
NPC.
All right. IDC versus V. I go V here.
It's IDC for me. I don't like V.
I don't know. V cute.
Only time I like V is when it's followed by another V and an S.
Oh, VVS like diamonds. Grant.
I'll go with IDC.
Yes!
Oh.
Yes!
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
It also is just the wrong choice, but that's all right. BRB versus IYKYK.
IYKYK,
Yeah.
bitch. Pull up in a wraith and a spray, bitch. I'm just kidding. I don't do drive-bys and wraiths.
That time he was thinking about men, though, I could tell.
See, don't talk to me.
I'm just trying to clear it up.
Talk to me.
Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. Don't do it.
Don't talk to me.
Nice.
Yeah, it's hard to do. I'm really bad at like
you are bad at
syncing
most
up
things, yeah.
syncing up like some sort of hand motion with what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
ASL, good luck.
The other day I was in the gym and I was trying to do like a polyrhythmic thing that was in a song and I couldn't do it and I probably looked insane. I was like at one of those like things where you pull for like your back and I was like fuck. I was like not getting it right. And it was, yeah. And I realized I'm not good with rhythm with my hands other than like just a simple like
Bongos. You still look insane doing that, even.
I don't think so. If you would have screamed or sang, like shouted, like shout screamed, so it's like part of a song. Yeah, if you were like, fuck the government, bitch. Fuck the government, bitch.
See, I'm not going to do that, though.
All right, W or Hags?
W Hags. I love old bitches. It's Hags, dude.
Of course it's Hags.
Yeah, have a great summer, you old son of a bitch.
Here we go, other side. GN or JK?
GNJK on my way. Just kidding. Fuck. Damn it.
It's GN for me.
I think that's right. That's better. It is sweeter. JK is like you said, just be sarcastic.
Yeah, you
Don't
like you
cop
sold
out.
out. Yeah, you sold out super hard.
Yeah.
Like I don't say JK because it feels like you're under evaluating my intelligence.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
don't tell me I knew that. Yeah.
The only time it's useful is when you're talking to Copes because he
Yeah.
really doesn't know. Like
No.
we told him that there was a free Xbox in our hotel room and he really thought there was.
Yeah.
That guy does not get it.
I told him there was a no rules freak off too, and he showed up naked with a squirt gun.
Yeah, well, there was, but
still,
yeah.
you got to show up with clothes.
Right.
Candor, please. Candor, gentlemen.
There is an NRFO at Cantor's Deli, by the way, in Hollywood.
I can't make it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm in Detroit, so.
Yeah, shit. Damn it.
I'm in Detroit that weekend.
Fuck me.
DTF versus LMAO.
DTF.
You hate LMAO, huh?
I really do. I don't like it. LOL's fine as like punctuation. I get that. It's kind of like you say something, you're like, oh, this happened, LOL. When you take it another step further,
You need options, though.
no, you don't.
No, I'm saying here's why. Okay, if you say like, yeah, last night was super crazy, LOL, and then you're continuing on. And you say, this dude like totally grinded on my friend Ray, and he was like, hell no, get the fuck off me, LMAO. Like you,
If you're using LOL and LMAO in the same
I do it.
sentence,
I do that often.
Yeah, see, I'm glad.
Well, you text in like code. You text like 5 half words that people have to assume the in betweens.
Yeah.
I know. I kind of envy it in a certain way. I actually respect it.
Thank you.
I wish that I was allowed. I'm just not allowed. My brain doesn't allow me, and I worry about being like vague to people. And so I'm like typing out full things with semicolons and M dashes.
LMAO in parentheses, laughing my ass off.
I have to make it clear. You gotta know exactly what I'm saying. You text like what feels like a different, like Latin. Like it's the base of some words, but it doesn't make a sentence.
Party.com downtown. Hit me on the DL.
That's the longest text you
Yeah.
ever sent, actually.
Yeah, DTF for sure.
It's LMAO for me.
Grant.
LMAO.
That's fine. You guys keep typing that baby stuff.
Yeah, DTF is really
It's
mature.
grown man behavior.
No, it's not.
down to fuck.
L versus PC for PC.
I hate to do it, but L's gotta go. Like moves on here.
This is Gen Alpha versus, like, honestly, Gen X.
Yeah, PC for PC is so singular in its like usage or whatever. Like it can't even be, like it doesn't get to have a second life unless you're trading someone a computer for another computer.
It harkens back to a time where a wary traveler could show up with nothing but a picture comment and receive one in return.
And I can see the fucking selfie.
I'm confused.
Like further that has PC for PC on it.
Oh, like underneath the picture?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
It almost felt like you were saying like the comments weren't pictures back then. You couldn't do
No,
that.
you couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you were a very visual wordsmith.
Right, you could paint a picture, but you'd have to type 1,000 words, and that's a long comment. So I'll go with L. It's truthfully is the better one.
Yeah. I wish I could still PC for PC, but I can't.
RN versus OMM.
OMM's kind of a new one to me. Maybe I'll start using it, but as it goes, like as I stand right now, it is RN.
Yeah, RN is it's so useful.
Yeah.
Like if you text me WYO,
Yeah.
I'll be like downtown RN. It's second nature to say it.
I feel like I always send it to someone when they're like, oh, when are you going to be there? Or when should I come? Or then I'll just be like, RN, like right now, like show up right now.
Really?
Yeah, I do that often. I feel like.
I feel like I only use it as a qualifier for like, I'll be like at dinner RN. I'll hit you up
Okay.
afterwards.
Or I'll be like, I'm on my way RN.
Yeah. Okay. It's
It's always like kind of well, yeah, I guess it's right now. Fuck.
right.
Shit.
Yeah, I'll go RN. I mean, OMM is awesome.
It
'cause It
is.
does feels like puffing your chest out a little bit.
Yes, and you're betting on your mom. Like,
Yeah.
That's like, I swear on my mother.
I swear on my mother's life.
Yeah, this song is great, OMM.
New Cardi is fire. OMM.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm like, mama, that's fire. If it's not fire, if you don't like it, my mom
mom's
is dead.
Yeah.
Like, I will bet so hard that you like this new Playboy Cardi album.
Yeah, I'll bet
that
my
my
mom-
mother, I will kill my mother if you disagree with me. Yeah, that's powerful.
Yeah, it is.
BFF versus GOAT.
Damn, kind of the same now. This is Gen Z versus Gen X something.
Low key, yeah.
GOAT's funnier for me. Like, it is just wider applications and more joke opportunities where BFF might be sweet. Like, oh, hit me up later, BFF. That's fine.
There's
but
too
like,
much love baked into BFF. GOAT, you can say about anything.
Anything. This
You can say it
fucking
about a
plant.
fucking chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich like GOAT.
This
dude.
chicken sandwich is the GOAT.
Yeah. And like, you don't like walk back to the table with shots and be like, dude, you're my BFF. Which it would be funny, but like,
GOAT can be used for a lot of BFF occasions, and
Right.
BFF cannot be
No,
for GOAT.
exactly.
So it'd be like if my best friend forever is hanging out with us later, I'll be like, oh, the GOAT pulling up.
yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna be like, look out, guys, BFF's pulling up.
GOAT on the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, GOAT for sure.
IMO versus GG.
IMO.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
GG is terrible.
Greta Gerwig is what it makes me think of.
Yeah. NBD versus OMG.
Ooh, kind of a tough one.
OMG so easily.
Yeah, you're right.
OMG, that chicken sandwich was the GOAT.
Yeah, but that chicken sandwich was the go NBD.
If you've ever gotten like a really pretty picture of a beautiful woman, like she sends it to you, like she's about to go out, and you just say OMG.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course.
And that is not even like me. That's not a strategy.
Yeah.
That is what pops out of my fingers.
yeah.
Like
Boop.
I go OMG.
Oh my God, look how pretty that.
And sometimes
pretty
I'll do the red emoji with the tongue out sweating. Like I'll be like, like oh, you're so hot.
Oh my God.
Like
yeah.
OMG, gorgeous.
Yeah, I have to go to church. I went to church and I prayed for a woman like you, and now look at you. Oh my God, thank you for the blessings.
And I went to church because I had to do reconciliation for all the dirty thoughts that I just had.
About you on top of me.
Or me on top of you. We could go either way.
Wow.
We could even do both at the same night.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Lasting.
I
with
couldn't.
me on top.
Seriously, I couldn't.
That's what I'll say to her. Good luck lasting while I'm on top.
Do you mean like breathing?
I go crazy. Good luck lasting.
Yeah, but it's not really the same. Like, it's not like a one and done situation.
Oh.
I mean good luck lasting with breathing. With you
Yeah,
on
good
top.
luck lasting in your life with me on top.
Yeah, if you're on top, then a lot of people are gonna suffer. Like if you're at the top of like
The game.
The game.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're good luck lasting with Graydon on top of the game, a lot of people will suffer based on his decision making skills.
Especially you, the game.
I hate it or love it, the underdog's on top.
That was actually my song. That's what I'll say.
All my life, they've been trying to keep me down. They've been trying to keep me down all this time.
Did you watch Working or no?
It's just off.
Oh.
Oh, wait, it is actually. It's turned off. Did I fuck something up? Does it have a little battery that goes in it or something? This is my first watch of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably out of battery. And it was set at the wrong time anyway. So really, it's just a bracelet. It's like when an escalator stops working. Those are stairs. That's the old
Right twice a day.
Mitch Hedberg joke. Yeah, a broken escalator is right twice a day.
Yeah, I think so.
HMU versus LMK. These are the same.
True.
Kind of.
Yeah, because hit me up, I guess, implies more of like we're gonna hang or there's a chance we hang, where LMK is more like I just might want to know that information.
Give me
later.
a text back. Yeah.
I guess I like HMU better.
I like LMK better.
Okay.
I feel like I use it more just casually to be like LMK if the weather's good. No, I checked the app for that.
See, I feel like I like.
I'm having a trouble thinking of examples today that like it's so natural.
I feel like I say let me know all the time. I never text LMK.
I do.
I text HMU more often.
I
guess.
don't. I feel like that feels is a little aged out. Like HMU, I never think about that. I feel like that's almost in the same canon as like the old, like the LOLs and stuff.
Yeah.
It feels like it came from a different time, whereas LMK feels like I'll get an email that says LMK if you like these changes.
Yeah. After a big meal, I'll say I just graduated from HMU, Hungry Man University. Not anymore. I got my diploma. I'm full.
That's awesome.
Thank you. So that convinced you?
No, I'm gonna go with LMK.
Grant.
I'll do LMK as well.
Bitches. All right, Sweet 16 time.
BTW versus BYOB.
BYOB.
Yeah, I've never seen BTW printed on a poster, like a flyer.
Yeah.
You know?
And you love posters.
I do. I really like seeing flyers
Me
just like
too.
stapled to telephone poles.
Fuck yeah.
I'll just go check. I'll do a 360. Check them all
Especially
out.
when it's a dead dog.
I don't like those ones.
Dog died, and I'll post a picture of it.
That's a weird thing because isn't it usually for missing dogs?
Yeah, but I'll make a poster when my dog dies, and then I'll put my phone number under it so people can call me and say, sorry about the dog.
That's, I guess, a good.
Yeah.
You could do that for sure.
Dog died. If you killed it, call this number.
You know what we should do is we should just start making flyers for telephone poles that just have like simple fun facts on them. Like we're not trying to get any sort of interaction out of this. We just literally want to share a fun fact with you. So that you
Sometimes
have it.
turtles have gay sex.
Well, yeah, but it could be less. Like it could be more scientific.
Less fun than that.
I'm saying like that's not interesting. Like I want a fact that I don't know. A lot of people probably know that.
Oh, sure.
You know? Did Turtle ever have gay sex in Entourage?
Yeah, with Rick Owens.
Uh-oh. I think his brain's is like a little fried, but
Yeah, it's because there's a dillion Dick Grease in here.
it is very hot in here.
Fuck. I'm going with BYOB.
Yeah, same. SMH versus LOL.
SMH.
Yeah, I go with SMH here.
Yeah.
You hated it in the first round, and now you like
I'm
it.
coming around, yeah.
Okay.
Come around on it. Suck my hickey. Suck my hickey, make it worse.
I text my dad SMH, and it means still my hero.
Nice.
No matter what you've done, you're still
Yeah.
my hero. He goes, didn't make very much money this month. It looks like we have to sell the house. And I say SMH, that means still my hero. I don't care how successful he is. That's my goat.
Your dad's my hero, too.
Really? Yeah, no, I don't feel like you want to be like him at all. He's the exact opposite of you.
It's all right. I'm still a good time guy.
Yeah, for sure, but he's not your hero.
No, not even close.
NPC versus IDC.
IDC.
NPC.
Right.
I don't care. Ugh, I don't know. Like, who's saying that much?
I guess it's just longer. I've known her longer.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I'm going with it.
I'm
That's
gonna
my
at the
only
recoupling tonight. I'm going to pick NPC. I know that we've only spent a few days together, but I am absolutely ablaze on the inside. My heart is on fire, and I feel like I'm further along in 2 days with her than I was in even a week with IDC.
Grant, where do you go?
Well, the IDC.
Over NPC,
He knew the matchup. You didn't have to emphasize it.
I mean, our screens aren't mirrored, so I just thought maybe he thought it was fucked.
Dude, he's here.
Okay, I was just surprised because you love video games. That comes from video games. People say it in real life, but I guess we'll go with IDC. I don't college. That's what it could be.
I
too.
don't come.
IDC on the first date. Text that to 5 girls, see what happens. That's the new prank.
This one sucks.
This one sucks because it could be the finale.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this could be the final right here. It's Hags versus IYKYK. Unfortunately, my nostalgia for Hags is gonna run out here, I think.
Mine hasn't, but yeah, fuck, you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
If you know, you know is so good.
Yeah, it's great. And if I know and I read it, God, that feeling's unmatched.
Yeah, of
You know
course.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
like when you're on the inside and you have the secret
You know,
sauce.
Yeah, they're literally talking about me right now. I know.
I'm one of the people who
Yeah.
I want to do this also for a maybe for like a Patreon video or something. I would love to do longer, obscure acronyms that people use on the internet and try to guess what they stand for, because some people do them for like albums and stuff. And there's like, specifically I saw a ranking of the 1975 albums and they have long album titles, and I was having trouble trying to remember what they stood for.
Sure.
But I was going through it and like figuring it out. And then sometimes people will do a thing where they'll type out a full sentence, but they'll only put the first letter of each word, or they'll do full asterisks, but you can still like,
I see like the TikTok trend. It'll be like going up to white or black people, and it'll be like, black people say this, and it's the sentence, and then they'll be interviewing a white person, and it'll be like white person, and then that's an acronym, and it'll be like, you better watch yourself, buddy, but like an acronym.
oh yeah.
And then they'll go up to like a black guy, and they'll be like, white people will say, it's really crowded in here. And then the one I saw was like an abbreviation for everyone and their mama in this motherfucker. And like he like looks at it for a second, he's like,
oh, everyone in and this motherfucker gets it, and I was like, that's pretty good.
See, we got to do some shit
Yeah.
like that. I would love to do that for a game.
Yeah.
Or it's like, let's see if you can get this one. This is a white people phrase. YOTIP. You're on thin ice, pal.
You're on thin ice, pal.
Yeah, that would be a fun game.
That's good. I'll go if you know, though.
Yeah, me too. GN versus LMAO.
You know what? I'll flip here.
And you're going to go with LMAO?
Yeah.
And I flipped. I'm going with GN.
Ah, darn it.
I know. Sometimes that happens, you know.
Yeah.
We snuck past each other. Didn't
Yeah,
even
we did.
notice.
Ships in the night.
Yep.
Grant.
I'll go with LMAO.
It's the cleaner band.
Then GN. Yeah. L versus RN. Is this the shortest matchup
Yeah, for
with
sure.
letters in
Yeah.
the history of HIVEMIND on a bracket?
L versus RN. Show this to someone from the 17th century. Fuck this, dude.
Yeah, unthaw Walt Disney and show him this
Yeah.
bracket. He'd have no idea what the hell was going on.
He'd say, are they dead yet?
He'd say WTF. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, my bad.
Shit.
I'll go with RN. L's kind of lame. And I feel like when I think of L, I picture like 13-year-olds saying it to me as I like have poop in my pants.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like waddling out of Target. They're like, L. He shoot
Yeah.
himself.
He's going Ric Flair mode.
Yeah. He's the nature boy. Woo.
Woo! We didn't have WTF in here?
No.
No, when you said it, I was like, holy shit, we don't have WTF in here.
Wow, that is crazy.
WOW's an acronym too.
What does it stand for?
World of Warcraft.
Or War of the Worlds.
Or Whamma Amma Wing Dong.
Yeah, well, now we probably have to do another one of these with WTF in it.
That's all right. It was a gross oversight, but you're gross.
We didn't have WTH either. What the hell?
What the hecky?
What the heliante? Goat versus IMO.
Goat.
Yeah, it's Goat.
It's literally the greatest of all time.
Yeah, it's picking up a lot of steam.
It is, yeah. It's pretty great.
You think goats have any idea? Do you think they've noticed that
No,
people are
I
taking
don't.
more pictures of them? Like,
Are you serious?
like,
Are you fucking serious
do
with
you
this?
think anybody like there's a goat at a petting zoo who's like, wait a second, everybody's kind of taking my picture more often nowadays?
Last couple of years, dude, Michael Jordan flicked up with like so many people I know.
They're like, wait a second, why is everybody calling me LeBron? Is that my name?
Yeah, I thought my name was Billy.
Is that Steph Curry over there? I'm like, no, I'm a goat. I don't even get it. I don't have Twitter. I'll work on my goat voice for next time. OMG versus LMK.
OMG.
Yeah.
For responding to the butt.
For what?
Responding to the butt? OMG. Not like let me know.
I'm confused. To the butt.
To
Like
the butt.
B-U-T-T.
Correct.
Okay, I thought you were like responding to the butt like in a sentence, and I was
No.
like, what does this mean? Is this
Responding to the buttocks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Like that use of it, as you so gracefully pointed out
Mhm.
last round, is why I like it.
And here's a tip, honestly, for the guys and people attracted to women out there. They send you a hot little selfie.
Yeah.
Throw 5 extra G's on the end of it.
Nice. Oh my God. That makes you look like a pagan, and bitches love that.
Yeah, you're polytheistic, and that's important to know that people think you're
It
open-minded.
gets people
And
horny.
you believe in reincarnation, possibly. But
Mhm.
say, OMG, I hope I'm reincarnated as your thong.
Got there. Thank you, Riley.
It's OMG.
It's Elite 8 time.
I'll have 1 burger, but you'll eat 8.
That's impossible. It's BYOB versus SMH.
Yeah, this one's kind of close for me, but I feel like it's BYOB.
It is just rootsier.
Yeah, bring your
And
own
it like
beers.
it feels like it ties up like a nice invitation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Invitation. Is that right? What am I saying wrong?
Invitation.
Invitation. Yeah, I was adding an extra N in there. I
Yeah.
was pretty convinced I was stupid there for a second. Yeah.
I was pretty convinced you were too.
Yeah. This is like a nice backyard barbecue for the neighborhood. And it's like a text from your neighbor 2 doors down who you barely talk to.
Mhm.
But then you get this and it's like BYOB. And it's like, all right, Rick's having a cookout. His wife's pretty hot. So I guess I'll pull up with some Killians.
That's kind of confusing though, because if it's a barbecue, then it could be bring your own barbecue.
Oh, shitter.
Right.
Or
You
bring
know?
your own beef. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, there's a lot of, yeah.
Bring your own burgers. Bring your own bins because I don't have trash cans.
Or butts, yes. Oh boy.
But yes, oh boy. Yeah, that's
Butts, yes. Oh boy.
yeah, I'll go with it.
All right. I'm not even, come on. IDC versus IYKYK.
Yeah, go on.
IYKYK?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was just checking. I just
Sucks. It's got to go up against BYB, BYOB. Fucker.
BYOB is also a very funny mispronunciation of Biba Doobie. BYOB. Somebody who really got it wrong. That's John Travolta introducing Biba Doobie's performance at the Grammys. Boom, got it. John Travolta, you're out of here, you
You're out. You're done. Career's over.
I don't mean to make fun of you for being dyslexic, though. Of course,
You did though, and you did mean to make.
he
fun
did
of
Adele Dazeem. I mean, it's whatever.
Okay.
It's like,
but you did mean to do that, and so don't lie. You said I didn't mean to make fun of you, but you just did. That was so intentional. You said you even struck him out. You said, "Boom, you're out of here."
well, yeah, he's out of here, but not because he's dyslexic. It's because he's a Scientologist.
Right, but then you said I didn't mean to make fun of you because you're dyslexic, but you
Right.
literally made fun of him for mispronouncing something. So it's hard. For
But so I mispronounce things, and I'm not dyslexic. So,
sure, but he is, and you made fun of that fact.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. All right. Then, apology music really quick. Yeah,
Boom, you're
yeah.
back in it.
I'm sorry to John Travolta and to anybody watching us out there who is dyslexic. I just was referencing when John Travolta said Adele Dazeem instead of Idina Menzel, which was admittedly very funny. And the wickedly talented, come on, we can all agree, it was pretty funny. But at the same time, I think that he's awesome, or that you're awesome if you're dyslexic, probably. But you might suck for other reasons, but you don't suck because you're dyslexic. Boom, got him.
Got him. Get out of here. I'm out of here.
Now we got LMAO versus RN.
LMAO.
Really?
No.
I go RN.
Yeah.
I think it's so short and so perfect.
Yeah, I definitely use it more. I guess I was just, you really got me with a lot of O's at the end of LMAO.
Yeah, LMAO. Yeah, you're kind of getting me back with that.
That's kind of like,
honestly.
I'm imagining that, and I always imagine someone just like, LMAO. And
That's
it's
like I
funny.
ate food that I cooked and I was like, wow, that was good. But then it wore off on me. Then later you were like, remember how good it was? And you served it back to me
Yeah.
and I tasted it again and was like, you're right, I did kill it.
Yeah.
You know? I didn't make whatever. Who cares?
Okay. LMAO for me. I stand on business.
I'm gonna, RN is too underwhelming to make it.
That's what I
to
was
the
going
final
with,
four.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the LMAO as well. How is WTF not here? What the fucky? GOAT versus OMG.
I'll go with GOAT.
I feel like I want to choose GOAT. Also feel like that is going to age poorly.
So bad.
Like, I think, like-
I'm prepared for that.
Right.
though.
In 5 years, we're going to look back and be like, wow.
I'm so fine with that. I'm 30. I've bit on worse trends before.
Because I mentioned goated earlier. I
Yeah.
didn't mention goaty. People say that.
I know.
People would be like, he's goaty.
Yeah.
It is really, it's taken on a life. Like, I knew about it early on, when people
Yeah.
started doing it a lot. But, like, it's really its own world.
I like that it comes from the sports world.
Yeah, I mean, it's sports and music. It's
Yeah.
both, Who's the GOAT? The
Right.
GOAT is he in the GOAT conversation? Which before that was just that's whatever. Shut up. We're allowed. We're allowed to do
I'm
that.
going with it. I don't care if it ages bad.
Okay. I'll go with GOAT too. I can't argue against it right now. All right, here's the final four. We got BYOB versus IYKYK. I am going to lock in my vote for IYKYK.
I like how it looks because the two Y's, but outside of that, it has nothing to do with beer or
Right.
bringing it, that said beer.
Right.
And so I will go with that, and I will let Grant decide.
IYKYK.
Boom.
That's fine because I'm happy how it looks. I'm happy how it sounds when you say it.
It is a pretty abbreviation,
It's
isn't
beautiful.
it? There's something about it that's like sleek and like
It looks like an Icelandic or a Welsh word when it's
Yeah.
spelled out. They're like, oh, the longest name for an island, and it's like tons of
Yeah.
letters.
Or it's like the most consecutive consonants in a word, and it's like a Dutch word
Yeah.
or something, and there's like six of
like,
them. Oh, it looks like Wicked.
Oh,
It's like Glinda and
are you
Elphaba.
gonna be popular? Shut up with that.
Popular.
See, I hate you.
Someday I'm gonna be able to do it through the western sky.
I'm
And you
going
gotta
goat.
I'm
I'm going with the goat.
I don't know if I can get there.
I'm going with the goat.
Me too, but let's stick on this for a second. We
It's
got Glinda.
LMAO.
It's Glinda versus Elphaba.
It's
a lot of ways.
Linda Malphaba versus Goaty.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna go with GOAT. LMAO it had a little bit of a late run. It is ancient. It comes from a time far, far away and has reinvented itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's become a permanent lexicon of the internet conversation. But GOAT is Goaty and goated.
Also, Wicked 2 in theaters this Thanksgiving. Go check that out with your families. The first one was great, and the second one should be good too. Ariana Grande, hell of a performance.
Shut the fuck up and vote.
What the fuck, dude? I already voted is the first thing. I voted for goated.
All right, well then shut up about Ariana Grande.
There's a goat in that movie.
Yeah.
There's actually a few goats. It's Ariana
Meh.
Grande and also, what the hell, dude? I'm talking about this goat teacher. Their teacher was the goat.
I don't care.
here, dude. Shut up about this shit. Hate musicals.
All right, our final is IYKYK versus GOAT. There's a poll in the chat that you can vote on. This is happening in the past, though. This is not live. The winner's going to be crowned whether you like it or not.
Yes.
But we like to know what you guys would have voted for in the final. If you were all sitting here in this room, there'd be about 1,000 of you
Yeah.
just scattered throughout this tiny room.
And it's fun for you to be like, see, we all voted for this and they chose the other thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, you rally behind us, create an angry mob, and storm the Capitol. And by Capitol, I mean HQ.
The HQ of HIVEMIND.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with IYKYK.
That's the easiest. I think it's a very easy pick here.
GOAT was super fun to get to
Right.
the finals, but if we sat here and we're like, dude, GOAT is the best abbreviation.
You know what the GOAT abbreviation is? It's GOAT. Yeah, that wouldn't be that good. And IYKYK, again, is such a beautiful...
pretty.
It's a beautiful Swedish
I'm
word.
almost horny.
Yeah, low-key, it looks hot.
And that looks hot because that is a sweat stain through a gray shirt. IYKYK wins the abbreviations bracket. This is a highly requested, much asked for bracket.
Yeah, by one person named Quadeka, so you can thank him for this idea.
Yeah.
And then you can go comment on his post and say, great new HIVEMIND video if you know you know.
Yeah,
With the-
Vanisher.
Do the I... Actually, don't do that, because then that'll spoil what won it. And I want him to watch
Sure.
the whole video.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, oh yeah, Vanisher out now, probably by the
Sure.
time this is out. Maybe not. It'll be out soon though.
Prince is on it. That's what I heard.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
Other than that, make sure you like the video, subscribe, Patreon, all that stuff I said at the beginning. And this has been HIVEMIND Unlimited Abbreviations Bracket. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
Shout out the guy who played Turtle in Entourage.
And his tequila.
Did you see the Pillsbury Doughboys sex tape leaked?
Oh no, I didn't see that. Who was he having sex with?
Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben, like from the Rice?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Uncle Ben was beating his cheeks.
Wow, I had no idea.
Buttered his biscuits, if you will.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
You guys can look that up later.
Was the footage grainy?
No, it's clear as day.
Rice is a grain.
Yeah, it was too HD, honestly, if you ask me.
Wow, is that the first of two food mascots to have sex on camera?
Not even close.
Who else?
Huh?
Who else?
The Forsaken Aunt Jemima.
And like it has to be like, what are you doing? You know, you're walking us there. It's a long walk.
I just can't believe you haven't seen that.
Aunt Jemima and who?
The Rice Krispie Kids.
The Rice Krispie Kids? Like you mean Snap, Crackle, and Pop, the official house band for Rice Krispies, the cereal? Really? Okay.
And she was using cinnamon
Oh my, on herself or on the boys?
on the boys.
Oh no.
On the little boys.
Canonically, let's get the ages on the Rice Krispie boys.
They're fairies. They're probably like 700 years old.
Are they fairies? I think they're
They're
just.
some sort of fairy.
I think they're just like white boys in marching band outfits.
They're white boys who are up.
Yeah, Grant, can we look up Rice?
I'm already on it. It doesn't. It says that they're not depicted with specific ages in terms of years.
That's
Oh.
what the aunt said. Auntie J said, fair game.
I mean, yeah, all is fair in cartoon land. How about Marge Simpson getting killed off? You see that?
Yeah, it was my bad.
She dies at the end of Simpsons season.
Yeah, she'll come back though.
Is she gonna come back? Is it gonna be like Brian, where they totally duped everybody and it was a crazy moment?
Dupe Dennis.
Oh, me, I don't wanna die.